Foreword here. This session just ends rather awkwardly. My internet had been having some issues that day, and mid-session, the internet had an issue. So it just cuts. I do apologize. Hopefully we don't have that issue next time. So whilst you're going on and thinking about it, okay, because this is definitely going to be one of those sessions where we kind of just a bit of a brainstorming, a bit of a role play, see what's going on, figure out what's happening. Yes, the inner machinations of, wow, what do we do now that we're starting a new chapter in our lives? Ruby, be so kind as to recap whilst I read. Thank you.
Oh god. Last session was Tavern of the Lost, correct?
Oui.
So, we found ourselves in the Tavern of the Lost, a tavern where you're basically perpetually trapped in a pocket dimension with no way to leave. We talked to a guy that was outside of the tavern that had found a small little demi-plane inside the demi-plane, Inception galore. And he told us that the boar had the answer to escaping. So we then went back down, found the boar, opened the trapdoor that led into a dark tunnel that then ended up in another Tavern of the Lost. This time without any patrons in it. And we had to then, if we wanted to escape, we had to fight this guy. We beat the shit out of this guy. He then, when he died, the tavern started to burn, so we had to leave. Then we left, and then it was dark. Somebody got kidnapped. Some shit about the simulacrum. Xandini disappeared. I don't know. He probably took a wrong portal. And then we found ourselves in the keep 2 days after we originally left. Well, even though we traveled for about 2 weeks and we spent even a week on the material plane. So we might have created a time loop, but we aren't sure. So we now need to chill in the keep, and that's where we last left off, I believe.
Yeah. That seems about right.
Without notes, that's pretty good. What the fuck?
Yeah.
This place is fucking huge.
My brother in Christ!
I'm just looking around. I can't look around.
I have some I want to do.
This place is fucking massive. Oh my, is there a second story to this place?
There's 3 stories to this place.
Oh my, then this is just the first? Oh my god.
Was also kind of destroyed as well, so you know. Just haven't
Didn't-
updated the map because that's an awful lot of work. This map lags when I open it up in the map making software. It lags bad. But yeah, as you were saying there, Tipler, I apologize. I'm gonna quickly just throw this on whilst we wait.
I'm gonna DM you something real quick, right? But
Oh mate, that looks infected. I'd see a doctor.
did no.
You can't
Did we
afford
hit
it.
any towns before going to the Feywild?
Towns before you, yeah. Luskin and Daggerfort, and technically Waterdeep, but that's the city. And you asked specifically about towns, and I'm being pedantic.
You tend to do that.
Thanks. Love you too. Why? Why would you like to know about towns, though? Good sir.
I'm spelling the name wrong here, but that is the that is the thing.
Which room is Renfree's?
Oh, great part. Those rooms are destroyed. Again, a lot of stuff here is technically destroyed. I just haven't fixed things up. Yous were sleeping in what remains of the main castle at the very back end.
The
This
very
is-
back, and it's
Yeah,
Up.
all the way to the
Yep.
north. All the
Is this
way.
over
is
here.
this a wall? Or is this a building?
Tis a building.
No
Do
entry?
we have the the invoice anywhere?
Lack of door indicates destroyed.
I see,
Invoice is available. Actually, yeah, invoice is available in the EOR notes section of the Discord here.
I am. I knew I was looking somewhere.
Is this?
Yeah, so it's 1,000 for the garden, 1,000 for the gatehouse, 500 for the barracks, and the outer walls is so it's 2,500 for the inner stuff, and nearly 30,000 for the outer walls.
Okay,
We have
guys,
ballistas.
I didn't want to say it because
He's about to drop a slur, huh?
I love money
Is
and
this
I
a
did do
jail?
a
Out of
little
money?
bit of thieving, but I had a feeling, right? I had a feeling that Boo was going to die a horrible death, and a lot of his
Mhm.
valuable possessions were going to go to waste.
Mm-hmm.
So I may have happened to take a lot of valuable possessions before the brewery blew up.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I mean, I
So-
think that's just creative foraging.
Thank you.
So we should definitely go to a town and sell stuff, is what you're saying?
Yeah, let's see what I got here. Actually, you would open up his things to look. I think there was some back and forth about what I got a little bit.
I believe, isn't there a party red inventory that is the blindfolding?
Yeah. Yes.
Did it go into party rat though? It didn't go into party rat. It would have went into the It would have went into the player
Party BOH?
party BOH. Yeah, more than likely.
Right. However, I did not mark it down in there because of that stuff with Gark.
Stuff with Gark sounds ominous.
No, it's when it's not ominous, right? It's when Gark tried to sneak a magical item into the stuff, and I wanted to get Scottish to look over everything, and I forgot to ask about it again, but he did give me a list of
Uber
things.
stuff?
So, no, it's just an actual.
Is it in your DMs with him?
Yeah, I'm grabbing it right now.
Cool.
Uh,
Whilst you're doing that, I'm going to import these two absolutely harmless creatures.
Right.
Mhm. Of
Sort by
course.
CR3.
Oh. That sounds harmless.
I don't think he actually gave me any specifics about the worth of anything I grabbed.
Ask him the rarity of the items.
No, because it's things like a vat of wine or some shit.
I'm still gonna ask.
If you give a rarity, we can just roll some dice.
Oh,
I
there's
do not see him online currently.
that motherfucker's chronically online. Just send him a message and he'll reply.
Yeah. Uncommon is a D6. So, give me a sec. I'll go up my dice here.
I have some good news.
Have you finally kicked your crippling heroin addiction?
No, we're going to start assembling some furniture this weekend.
Is that a statue?
Oh, Swedish person assembles furniture. Big surprise.
No,
I'm
I'm not Swedish though.
Oh, sorry, you're Norwegian.
No.
Not
No, that's not-
Scandinavian at all.
Scandinavian,
Guess where I'm from. Guess where I'm
Well,
from.
now I know. Scandinavia.
No.
Nope.
No, they're
Okay, well,
Slavic.
there's
you
no way.
dumbass.
Denmark?
Nope. That's still
That's still
Scandinavian
Scandinavia.
for me. You can ask 3 questions and I answer yes or no. If you want a hint.
Oh,
Did
boy.
Hitler invade?
What?
That's most of you are dumbass.
Did Hitler invade?
Sorry, what?
Did Hitler
Hitler
invade?
Yes.
Really?
I mean,
I
Hitler
think-
invaded any country to
think-
the east. They made it to Russia. So, like,
Yeah, but did he? If you're a friendly, did he invade you?
Not personally. I think.
Not personally.
I don't think. Maybe.
Okay.
Let's
Second
go with that.
question.
Maybe.
Second question. What is your country's delicacy? Like, what is the most famous?
That's
food?
not a yes or no.
Oh, it has to be a yes or no question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that wasn't previously in the rules. Okay,
No, it
second
was.
question.
It was the only
Okay,
established
fine.
rule.
Second question.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a country that starts with a flag that is does it have blue in your flag?
Yes.
That's most countries.
Okay, fuck you. There was a bear on it. You guys have Jewish people in your country?
Most countries do.
Like- What people?
Jewish
Well,
people?
I had.
Probably.
Probably? Okay. Easy dubs.
It's a
I
lot
love how you
short,
didn't
Jalen.
narrow it down at all.
Yeah, no.
We can go until you guess if you want.
It's the American education system. You'll be here until the heat death of the sun.
I just
True.
don't know, like, the difference between
Because my country is basically invisible. America, they don't even know it exists.
It's Finland.
They don't know it exists.
Is it Finland?
Further south.
No.
Finland's Scandinavia
damn it.
as well, is it not?
I don't know what
Not
Scandinavia-
technically. Scandinavia
I'm not in the north.
Sweden,
I'm not
Norway.
in the north. Not in the north.
What was it? Was it like Poland or like one of the Ostblock countries? Like,
Well, I didn't think
Southern.
it
further
India.
east.
More southern.
I didn't think more southern than India.
No, I'm from Europe.
India is in Europe.
India is not in Europe.
No, Bradford's
India
in
is-
England. That's gonna
But,
get me done. That's gonna get me done.
That's not a yes/no question. I was gonna say, what monsters are you guys known for?
Monsters.
I'm out of questions.
The Witcher.
Yeah, we are known for The Witcher, but we're just not Poland.
German.
I was like saying regional monsters are like the best
Wait, what?
way to
Is
know
it-
where a
I
person's
thought
Did you
you
say
referred-
Polish? Did you say you were Polish?
No.
Oh, The
wow.
The Witcher is based entirely upon European folklore, so an awful lot of folklore from the surrounding regions of like Poland, parts of Germany, Austria, Slovakia, Slovenia, probably Denmark. They're all in there.
Was that the Kim
Who the
Possible
fuck was
ringtone?
about to get called by Kim Possible? Yeah.
The third season was
I don't answer any questions.
recorded or in my country though. The third season of Witcher was
New Zealand?
no. I'm from Europe.
Just
That's
ignore.
down there near Australia.
He's definitely at it at this point. Just ignore him, like his father does.
No, I'm not at it. I really want to know. I don't know geography too well. I thought New Zealand.
No.
I don't know
it's
geography too
at
well.
all. It's at all is the word you're looking for there, buddy.
I couldn't name all 50 states. Give me a minute. I probably could.
No, you can't.
Let's see. Right now, once we've got this, so I've imported my creatures. I've done the thing. What is it you're looking to do precisely? Because what is it we are looking to do? It's been 2 days. Okay, so we're 13 minutes in. Great take there. But he's awake. Been a fun 2 days. You know, coming to grips with it all. Try not to cause any issues. For the most part, it's been quiet. Not anybody really coming around or in. The keep is still in its dilapidated state, but yous are able to find some form of shelters and such. Renfrey, I believe, in the last session, you said you were gonna clue Blair in on some things. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I did ask him if we could speak in private, but he ignored me. So
I did not ignore you. The fuck?
You consider that.
Hello, Meg.
All right, let's have that chat.
Okay. In private, right?
Yep. I guess we go to the guard. I think there's no guards anymore.
I mean, yous are like in the castle doing your own thing. You're in the little keepy part doing your own thing. You just easily find a little place off nowhere. You know, a small nook, a small corner. You know, easy enough to find a place.
Okay.
And Free and Tippler sitting in a tree.
Yeah, okay.
K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
Oh, look at that. The
Is
Irish education system allows people to spell.
Is this
They should
is
fix
this
that.
about, is this about Yados?
No. More like the first part of the letter I got that I did not mention to the others.
Oh boy,
So
it's secrets.
Okay.
here you go and read it for yourself.
You're gonna take the letter in both hands, commenting on its like.
I'm gonna bring a table over so me and Brasgar can arm wrestle. Let's go, big man.
Where is this
Big
letter
guy.
at? Is there one coming from me in the mail?
No, I'm aware of. But if I were you, I'd also be concerned how I got your address if that was the case.
It happens.
I have my methods.
I mean, how else would you track me down from my most used email address? The gingerbreadman at onlyfans.com.
Aw, hear that, Meg? He thinks he's cute enough to have an OnlyFans.
Please check the email that I signed up for this game with. That is not a joke.
But yeah, how are you? Like, are you just like sending him like a screenshot of the letter or something? Like, what's going on there?
Oh, I thought. Never mind. Let me quickly find the letter in question. Copy image just from your DM and Tippler sending you a screen. Yeah, DMs. I copied the image from the DM.
All right. Should I read this out loud, or do you want me to give it like a second of?
Second of you reading it in quiet, if you think the others should know about it. This is private, right?
Private, sure. Yeah, you two are sitting there.
Yeah, I'm
back
getting.
table, doing your
Yeah,
thing.
he like is taken aback a bit. He says, "I'm going to shoot this man repeatedly in the face hole and make more." You kidding me? I mean, the first one, that's because I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't really care to learn all of your names.
I'm Renfrey.
No, I know you're Renfrey, right? But I actually
just in case you forgot.
No, I accidentally told him it was. Who was that guy? The one who overfed the goblins? Was his name Jarvis?
No, that was Jack's character, Leslie. And fun fact, it wasn't him.
Something about with a T? If I don't remember.
A Thorak or something.
He stole the. You guys stole the deck, right? That was completely on your guys's. I tried to warn him about it.
I didn't get involved with that. Leslie was the one that stole it.
Yeah.
I said not to do it, and yeah.
Well, I tried to warn him about it and actually gave him the wrong name. But I guess I thought he would maybe try to protect his stuff more. And he didn't, and it got stolen. So that one's on him. The second one, I mean, that's insane. That was my ploy. That's how I turned the weapon back on him and I shot them. It was like, I don't want to say it was a lot of personal growth not to shoot Bree in the fucking face, but I want to say like so we're gonna have to kill him.
Why? Maybe not. Maybe we can persuade him you're not the bad guy here. I'm not for murdering people, you know.
Oh no, I'm not for either. I consider this guy a friend. I was perhaps the closest out of all of you with him, but that's why this hurts so much.
Maybe if we find his lost daughter, it would help. Like give you a good like some bonus points.
Yeah, but honestly, I'm not really afraid of this guy. Hey, his last name is Hellrider?
No, I think that's his title.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay, maybe I'm afraid of him.
Maybe we
No.
should be a little bit afraid of him if he's a Hell Rider.
No.
Has Renfrey heard of Hell Riders before?
Yeah.
Are they like generally known?
They told us.
They're known, like, you know, Elturel does exist. It has been saved from the hells.
Okay, cool.
Why were you
General knowledge of the world, basically.
Yeah. Recent history. I know Jalen, I'm actually saying Sukabliat.
I mean, if his I don't want to be that guy, but if he was that strong, I mean, his daughter wouldn't still be missing.
I think that she went missing, and I'm putting this in quotes here, because he didn't like who she wanted to marry, so they both disappeared.
Oh.
Eloped, and
she
doesn't want to be found.
Yep, she wanted to marry a gnome. I couldn't imagine.
I think it was more just I'm gonna give you like a fictional title of like Romeo and Juliet type of tragedy, like D&D appropriate.
You ever heard of a half gnome? I haven't. It's because nobody fucks them.
And they all failed their death saving throws? How tragic. But thank you. I feel like now might be a good time to explain this to the group, though, to the new group. I mean, if we're going to be adventuring together, why not, right?
Yeah.
All right, here's your...
Maybe we can help each other with our stuff, mystery stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. We go to dilly-dally back on out.
Yeah.
Damn, that's quick.
Yeah.
What? I mean, knowing you doesn't surprise me.
That's
the fuck did I miss?
I think Bree thinks that we've been kissing on a tree or whatever she was on about before.
He says he thinks uncommon as well. For the
Fuckimg.
But if everyone is all gathered, Blair would look out the castle, assumingly out like a giant hole in the wall.
Hold on. I've got the perfect part. We're all together. You know, High School Musical. We're all in this together.
We're all in this together.
Boom.
Yeah.
Bang. Look at that. Sweet. Your own balcony.
The bedroom.
Oh yeah.
Yay.
So
I'm gonna go lean against it with my back.
Gotta throw myself off it.
Over the balcony, right at all the destruction of the castle. And
there's my token.
To the two newcomers, and he says, "What do you know about the deck of medieval?"
Not a thing. I don't know a lot about a lot.
Well,
Yeah, Browscar would scratch his balls instead of the deck of what?
Scratch his balls.
Yep.
Sounds like
He said what he said.
can
Sounds
you
like playing cards.
in his hand? No.
Snips it afterwards.
No,
I'm
Blay will
surprised you can
say
find them.
it is an extremely magical artifact that exists across every dimension. More than planes. It's a dimension is like imagine a world where, let's say,
In a world.
Bree was 10 feet tall, or Renfrey was an Arakaka. Right? A deck would even exist in this world. And the decks are one things that tie all these worlds together. They're capable of granting wishes, causing great tragedies, and great boons. And one of these tragedies befell me thousands of years ago. I died from the avatar of death in a world that looked pretty similar to this, but not quite exactly. And I raised as a part of the Grim Hollow, these displaced undead that do not belong to any afterlife, that attempt to find the deck of many things and destroy them. I committed many atrocities, raided many places looking for these decks, not under my control. I didn't have a soul, per se, that part of me. Something changed, however, and I landed here 3 years ago with blue flames, making, blue flares, Blair. It's the name. But the Grim Hollow is after me. And that what has come to attack this keep. And they're coming again. As well as that, he would gesture to Renfrey to maybe explain the part of the note.
Well, there was also this companion of ours that joined us for a while, and apparently he spread false rumors about Blair. So General Zyke, who wrote that keep the keep over to us, thinks that he's a really bad guy, so he plans to kill him. So Blair is in a bit of danger.
I'm not worried about the guy. It's the guy with the missing daughter.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the guy with the
what's the-
missing daughter.
What's the rumor?
That he's a
I
bad
don't know.
guy.
I don't think it mentioned a rumor.
No, I don't think it did. Let me double check.
He plans to kill me when the Grim Hollow attack next, which plans to reason. How does he know when the Grim Hollow will attack next?
We should go beat him up.
That would just prove his point.
I'll beat him up. You could just watch.
See, I had that thought. Right, that was my second thought. But I feel in the spirit of people-manity, we should find his daughter. Totally original idea I came up with just now.
Yeah, would give us some bonus points in trying to persuade him that he's not who he that Blair is not the bad guy that he thinks he is.
Do you have any idea where this daughter might be? Daughter?
We actually went to find her like 14 days ago, but we're right back where we started, apparently. Time travel
does this-
sucks. Timey-wimey, you know?
Why does this guy's opinion matter so much to you?
Because he might send assassins after there, and we don't want that.
You're being
Yeah,
that's true.
forced.
Jalen, the fuck are you doing, bro?
What?
Look, Jalen's
What?
playing with Beyblades. Apologies.
He was my first friend. No. He is a important figure, and one person turns to many very quickly. We have all the bad reputation that we can manage. By the way, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. It says 3, 5. 4/5 of us did not do the plague. Did not create the plague.
Yeah.
You want? All right. Maybe releasing the plague was on all of us.
Was a group
I
effort.
mean, we didn't know what would happen. It was an accident.
Right. I feel like in hindsight there were warning signs, but
We were too dumb to see them.
I mean, I don't speak Druid.
That was low.
You released the plague?
No. We released the blight. I misspoke earlier.
Hi.
I mean, what's the difference? But yeah,
You know what?
Kinda.
Actually, I just thought about it. We actually discovered that the blight was made in Brew Brew's factory, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah.
I forgot about that, like French. I mean that foreign lady.
The hot one.
Yeah,
necromancer?
the one with the bob cut and the high heels. They weren't high heels. They were platform.
The
But-
necromancer?
Yeah. I bet she could, not objectify women.
Okay.
Also, what happens in the case of a time loop? I mean, not time loop. What happens in the case of a paradox? Because I heard someone threw around the word paradox earlier, and I didn't really understood what it mean. But I knew that's why we weren't leaving the town for 2 days. I mean, the keep for 2 days.
Your most future self holds precedence over your past self. So if you touch, only we will exist. Well, only you all will exist.
Are you a chronomancer wizard?
No.
Okay, so what would happen?
That would have been
Right.
useful.
I don't
It's
know
like
a
the
lot
second-
about the outside world. I've read books.
It's the
All right.
second most powerful magic.
Bookman, what would happen if someone was to try to alter the events of what happened ever so slightly?
Who do you off this?
Bookman, I don't know, man. My intelligence
You
is
read
8.
books, man.
Yeah, but who said I understood them?
So you just talking out your ass?
He's trying to offer good input.
Okay. Well.
So you're not a wizard?
That's good news.
I usually play a wizard, but no, not today.
What do you mean you play a wizard? Like you do plays? You do look like a thespian.
No.
Carry and enjoy her.
I think he means out of character.
Yeah,
I know.
Just checking.
You forget every time someone says something like that and you put it in character, you've got to watch someone squirm and you struggle to get their way out of it. It's perfect.
Well, we've waited around for 2 days, right?
Yeah.
So I say we just go out and try to find this daughter again. Are we getting paid for this? Because we're kind of in a situation where we need to get paid for the shit we do.
I don't remember.
Yeah, we're getting
He
paid.
said-
We're getting paid 500 gold pieces.
Let me go
I
check.
think
If I can
200
find my notes.
300, 350,
No, I had 350.
400.
350, 400, 450, 500, 500, do I have 500?
That is
500,
500.
550, 550, 550, 550, 600.
Oi!
Six-
500 platinum.
Oh, that's a lot more.
That's a lot more. Yeah, I say we find this man's daughter.
I'm just
Now
gonna
that's a lot of money.
read you the notes I took, if that's okay. Just as a reminder.
Yeah, is
We
his
need
daughter
to
hot?
we need to find his daughter, who's been missing for about 2 years. She ran off with some elven boy. His family was known criminals and Elturel has been through a lot previously, so he tried to distance himself from that family. She wouldn't listen and they ran off. Their names are Juliana and Orlando Highwater. They are originally from he's an elf, so he's originally from Elturel. They maybe ran to Trollbark Forest, north of Baldur's Gate, south of Waterdeep. But in the meantime, in the 2 years, his family's name was cleared. So the person at fault was the High Overseer. That falsely accused them.
I just say that you said elven boy and you put an emphasis on that boy. That's all I'm saying.
So we have to just go there and convince her to see her father again.
Yeah, maybe, or also tell her husband that his name is cleared.
Right. If
Yeah.
they don't believe us, I mean, then we're gonna have to beat them up.
I don't think we have to beat them up and just detain them. Let's go.
I mean, yeah, how you detain someone?
I mean, we could
Oh,
try
yeah.
talking. You know, guys, we could try talking to them, maybe
said
persuading them.
I said talk to them first. I said that.
I can
said talk to them
detain.
first, but if they don't want to listen, then we have rope.
I mean, we tell them what we found out, that her father is looking for her and wants to talk to her, and we leave.
Mhm.
Let her make up her own mind. We deliver the message. We found her. We deliver the message. The rest is up to her.
Female
So I say-
anatomy or autonomy in my role-playing game. How dare you?
So I say we go and look for this woman.
Man, I imagine it's gonna
Yeah.
be something really fucked up.
This is
Right,
gonna be
it's
so weird, walking through Long Saddle again and being without horses.
Oh, we're walking.
Maybe we should avoid the Long Saddle because we were there. We were just there and bought the horses. You know.
Mm.
Oh,
I miss my horse.
Yeah.
Miss my
what
horse
happened to my
tails.
horse? Where is my horse?
I miss Jeff. I left him in the
Buttercup.
forest.
Buttercup.
Maybe maybe they'll be where you last hitched them. So
Yeah, but then we have to go all the
Wait.
way to the Feywild entrance.
They're a Feywild.
wait.
No, we can't change the past. It already happened.
Wow,
I mean, you don't know
that's
that.
not
Like,
what I'm
if
trying
someone
to
was
do.
to like send a letter ahead to like.
I mean,
Waterdeep or something,
maybe we can follow ourselves, and after we disappear from the Feywild, we take the horses that are left. Because I don't think they
Yes, I
followed
know
us.
Jeff was parked outside of the but it was placed outside of the forest on like the post into the magical forest we went into and where we ended up in the Feywild.
Yeah, so we follow ourselves. I mean, it's on the way down anyway.
So,
And take the horses that are left.
a lot of our
So-
horses died.
Yep.
Two, I
Just,
think. Mine as well.
Mine's
Jeff's
So
alive,
just-
but I think
Jeff's
it's
still alive.
And
Not
whilst
that
Jalen
frustrating,
beats his
is it?
meat.
Sorry, that wasn't on me.
Man, where's the fucking chamber pot in this cat? Is it to the right? I think it's to the right. I'm gonna be right back.
So we stay, wait out the night and leave in the morning.
I mean, it's
Good.
morning right now.
But is it already 2 days later, or is it still the same day that we arrived?
I'd say it's 2 days later. Because he didn't take
Okay.
you up on the offer initially, so, you know. He didn't take you up on the offer initially, now, after that, he certainly can.
Everything Sosa has is with him, so yeah, it's not like he has much.
There we go.
Well, we should leave now before something happens to the horses.
Yeah. Or they starve to death. We are going to be slower, though, than we were before because we are on foot. So,
Well, there's only 2 horses left, so it doesn't hurt to get a few extra horses.
just not in long saddle, right? Because I think we bought all of them out.
I think so. I'm not sure. Let's see. How long does conjure animals last? I think that's an hour, right? Yeah, an hour.
Ooh, all right, I'm
That
back.
wouldn't work.
Also, don't we just remember? We also think we have a quest that was given to us by the Black Dragon.
I think it was given to Xandini.
No,
He
because Alpha
wasn't.
wears the ring.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
wearing the ring.
Are you married to a dragon?
No, just promised.
Promise.
Really?
Let me go. Let me go find the notes for that.
Is
don't know that-
Renfrey human?
I'm completely human. I mean, I don't know what I am. Let's be honest here. I
You
don't
won't
know.
have to suffer for that long.
Damn, you're gonna get with the dragon? Like, I have no problem you getting with a good dragon, but I mean the bad dragon?
I talked with him, yes, civilly.
Okay.
I think we became friendly. What's the word I'm looking for? We like parted ways on friendly terms.
What's the word? Copulated. Coitus.
No, not
Fornicated.
copulated.
Hanky.
They haven't-
Fornication.
Diddly dally.
Jork tip.
They're just engaged,
Oh,
guys.
But yeah, I would say it's early enough on the... Yeah, I'd say it's early enough on the day that you
Yeah.
could.
We need to find the gem.
Which
Which
one?
one?
I'm just gonna read it. Like, the dragon wants a note from the troll that we killed, or I think, and he wants us to look for the owner of the cloak. And I have a drawing.
What?
Copy.
Whoa.
Mm.
I don't know.
Was there a cloak
I
of
don't-
protection or something that someone was wearing? And then they
The
left?
Let me see.
I wonder how many magic items have been lost at this point due to departing player characters.
The cloak was from the cult of the dragon.
Yeah, the owner of the cult of the dragons, I guess, and you just do a screenshot of the image that was drawn.
I believe it is somewhere in the notes section again.
Oh yeah, Iados goes to check the cloak. The symbol of the spider is a symbol of the cult of the dragon. The different colors represent the chromatic dragon colors. So
Ah, here we go. Just quickly. Boom.
Did you say that the symbol for spiders is the symbol for dragons?
Well, that symbol that's shown right now looks like a spider almost. And that's the one for dragons. Gold
It's loading
dragons.
for me. Oh well, I was gonna say it's just weird that dragons, spiders. I just didn't think they had that much in common. I guess they build nests. Dragons.
aren't you happy that I'm taking such good notes?
Yeah, because I'll be honest, I did not pay attention too much of what Gark said.
I don't think anybody does.
It was a Gark quest.
Yeah.
You want to push this underneath the rug? You want to see this? You want to?
Okay.
You want to?
How?
I mean, he was setting up for something to do with Warlock's Crypt. Just for everybody, Warlock's Crypt has about 60 liches as its defense.
Yeah. You wanted us to go there.
So no liches?
No liches.
So they said south of Waterdeep. What did he say? Just north of Waterdeep.
Oh, hey, it's Ghost.
South of Baldur's Gate,
Gross.
north of Waterdeep.
Let me put all
So,
the
wait.
timestamp on.
They said south of Baldur's Gate, north of Waterdeep. Oh, there, Trollbark Forest. Saying because south of Waterdeep, I'm sorry,
I mean-
south of Baldur's Gate and north of Waterdeep are two different directions.
Let me. Here's the notes that I was given.
Yeah, that
We
wouldn't
were
point in a
on our
direction
way
at
to
all.
the Trollbark Forest. We were on our way to the Trollbark Forest, and we were going to stop
Okay.
at one of the
North-
I think Dragon
Troll,
Keep.
yeah,
or something.
you're reading that wrong. North of Baldur's Gate and south of Waterdeep.
Yeah,
And
that sounds
you've
more
been
right.
Yeah,
you've been
sorry.
mixing them up.
Sorry.
I'm like, hello.
And we were going to. I think we were going to stop at the Dragon Spear Castle, like there.
Dragon's Fear Castle.
Dragon Spear. Over here. I'm
We would
pointing to
we
it
would-
on
we would
the map.
So we would go there. Are there people we have to beat up there?
I mean, it's the only village castle that might give us information about
Roll a history check.
the couple. History check, okay.
Hmm.
What the couple?
Yeah, the elf and the young lady that ran
You're
away
gonna
2
break
years ago.
down a castle to raid their library to see if they have any information about two fucking kids that ran off into the woods.
Ah, yes, let me break it down. Start busting a move.
Let me start throwing it back.
How long is
That's
this
good.
journey? Like fucking 2-3 weeks?
So, alright, here's
better.
the great part, Jalen. Here's the great part. The map is 99% accurate. I spent way too long making it accurate. Top left-hand side, that's how long it's going to take you to travel 100 miles on foot.
Oh no, it's just like a thing that was there, that was mentioned, that was there. Like there's also a Dragon Spear Castle was destroyed 300 years ago by Ballspawn.
So
Something.
bam, bam. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's a trek and a half.
Surely we could go to Neverwinter and get someone to teleport us.
Oh no,
Chris.
last time they went for something like that, they decided to walk.
All right, well, let's see if we can find the griffins, right? I mean, how much were the griffins again?
60 gold.
60.
I don't have money.
I don't
I
know.
mean, that's what I'm saying. I got the fucking this good shit that I've been saving. This exotic Feywild Brew, which is worth a lot more now that he's dead or going to die.
Should we go
Hmm.
to Neverwinter then? Like to get the
Guys, could someone be really cool and link Ghost the Foundry? Because there is an account there ready for you, buddy. But my Discord has froze.
Oh no!
Like, I can move it, but I can't click on any channels. The webcam's still apparently working, but that's
And
about
the
it. And I'm
voice.
hearing, yeah, and I'm hearing, but that's it. And I'm scared if I touch anything, they'll be like, "Oh, it's a really awkward silence," and yours will be sitting there like, "He'll be back any minute now."
It's in the
Yo,
I'm
chat.
gonna delete my message because double messages, you know.
It's also in the pins now.
I was trying to get it from the pins.
Well, you could just say you go to the pins.
What's wrong with going to Long Saddle? Why do we have to go all the way to Neverwinter?
We bought the horses there just a few days ago, so they might look at us weirdly, like we're coming from the northern road when we went down
How
to
much-
the south.
If I'm a horse seller, I'm not gonna complain about, hey, you guys came here a couple days ago and bought up some horses from me. We own a keep.
Were we supposed to return the horses?
No, we bought
No,
the
we
horses.
bought
They're
them.
ours.
How do
Jalen,
know?
you weren't
We
even
should
here
read
for that.
I'm being told that you bought horses. If you bought the horses, they're yours. We have a keep. It's not weird for us
I'm not sure
to have horses.
if we were supposed to send them like to Neverwinter or something, or I might be imagining that part.
I think you're thinking about griffins.
Uh,
I don't know.
Wouldn't
I
the
think
griffins
I've-
be a lot faster?
Yeah.
we should use
Also a lot
Griffin.
more expensive, and we need money.
We're getting 5.
You gotta spend money to make money. Neverwinter
Yeah.
is the city of opportunities. I could probably
I think they offered us like griffins in Neverwinter to get to the keep, but we said
The
no
issue
because
with
it
the
was
griffins
too.
The issue
Yeah,
with the
they're-
griffins was it was very expensive, and we didn't save that much time because of how much we had to travel on foot to get there. To get
Yeah,
to,
but
like,
also they're temporary. They're not
Yeah.
like, you know.
should we get a cart?
Time
Our
is
own.
money. Time is money.
Should we get a cart? A cart?
Yeah, I've been. So just go to Long Saddle and get some more horses. Why not?
I mean,
And
It's
do we have
it's the
any
closest
spells
town.
that would make us look like a different person?
I think
Because
we-
that
Why-
would be
why-
weird.
Why are we disguising
Rent-free?
ourselves?
I think
Rent free, we are not worried about being seen again.
I think we actually bought them out of horses because we bought like a horse for each of us, right? I think
Yeah.
they're out of horses, but they can't.
They-
They don't have
they-
enough horses.
They
Right,
should
we just do a-
have
should
their
we do a
entire
vote?
stock is not 5 horses.
Long Saddle's a
I mean, I
very
don't know.
small town.
Long Saddle's a very small town. Their entire stock might be 5 horses. What about
Let me check.
what about Tribor? What about Tribor?
I'm
Why don't we
gonna
just
go
do a
check
vote?
how many horses we bought. Like exactly how many horses. Because I think I have them like all their names and everything.
There was
Jeff.
1 horse per person.
How many people do we have
Reginald,
back then?
Bruce, Jeff, Bucket, Billy, Old Yeller, Pietro. That's 7 horses.
Okay, so there would not be enough horses. It feels weird to use this information to our game. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I've been displaced from time. I feel like I have no. I feel like
I
if
mean, we
took
could
all-
ask in Long Shadow, and if they don't, maybe get the tree boar and ask there again.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
do
oh,
that.
oh! The
That's
guards
less than
in
4 days.
in Longsaddle also told us to go to Mayor of Dead Men to get the cure for the blight, but I think they just wanted to get rid of us. So
Right. I
Oh,
was thinking it was the
probably.
Dragon's Horde or something like that. But I think the Dragon's Horde didn't have a magical item in it. It was the werewolf. Because werewolves are
The-
immune to the blight.
Dragon's Horde. Where? What?
Yeah, I think they told us to fuck off towards a dragon horde, right? And they were like, "Oh, it's the
There was
Drag-
they were werewolves.
Where?
I'm
the-
aware of the
the
wolves.
werewolf royalty that was like hiding in plain sight and very poorly, and they were like, "Oh, we hidden."
Oh, that's where Menzo Barazan is.
You know what I'm talking about?
Can we just do a
Men's
vote
Barandan.
and then just go from there?
Our thing is just getting horses and going down because 500 platinum can pay off all of the keeps up shit.
Can it?
The upkeep,
Yeah,
yeah.
because it's what is it, 50,000 gold? Yes, it can. We owe like 38.
It's 10.
What?
It's 10 gold per platinum, I think.
Yeah, so
That's 5,000 gold.
Oh, what?
But still a decent chunk.
If 500 plat is 5,000 gold, yes, which is about
I think.
25% of what we
Wait.
need.
I think we should also stop in Waterdeep on the way down, because we can sell those.
Right, it is
Points.
10.
Waterdeep, the city of
Trade it?
opportunity. I
You're
bet
saying
you
trade
just
in
make-
the moon.
Waterdavian coins, yeah.
so much money. You know, I wonder how much money we can go through that thing. You know the thing in the tavern with a hole. The thing in the tavern with a hole. You know what I'm talking about.
No.
The yawning portal.
I think that's it. I think that's it.
Should we? I mean, there's rumors that if you go down there, you'll get rich.
I mean, I will stop this. We can stop messing with the DM right now.
I'm gonna say that.
Go for the dungeon of the madman!
I'm gonna say that. I had to pick up Princes of the Apocalypse, and I'm like, there's a map in here that I'm looking for. No. The map is in Storm King's Thunder. Believe me, we're already 3 source books deep.
At least the dungeon of the mad mage is mostly prepped. Just kidding.
Yeah, dude, all right.
Hitler, party leader, what are we doing?
All right.
Oh, you said that.
We're going to go to the nearest settlement, which would not fuck with time or whatever.
Well,
And
that's
we'll get
Morger's
more prepared.
Mound. That's Morger's Mound.
We'll just go a little bit further. I'm not looking at a map currently, so there's no close town.
Long Saddle.
Trebor
the
is
keep-
on the way there.
Yeah, we still stop. Wait, did you stop before Trebor or after Trebor?
It would take us.
The troll.
It would take us about 3 days to get the Trebor? Maybe 4, 5, 6.
Just were stopped somewhere.
100 miles. That takes 4 days.
Just were stopped somewhere around about here-ish.
Oh yeah, there is a fucking ruler.
I
God.
don't set these things up for the fun of it or the good of my health. I don't know what I'm saying.
Session 29 with fought a troll and a gas basilisk on our way down to tribal.
Hello? Is there an eraser?
Hello? Is it me you're looking for?
You're in the wrong place, there, buddy.
But how do I do that?
Well, you were in the thing for creating templates. So, suppose don't be.
Is this?
That's your ruler.
Okay,
tool,
just about 4 days. That's not too bad. Who's Yaido?
What?
Okay.
Who's Yado? You mean Yados? He's a guy with a broken promise ring.
He's a guy without a hand. That's where the promise ring went missing.
Okay, let's
Am I
you
following?
guys just want to start walking?
Yep. Let's
Because if we walk through Long Saddle, we just saw these guys leave. So what?
There we go.
They have a new guy with them. They have 2 new guys with them.
I don't want to answer those type of questions.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither.
The poor villagers. Who cares?
Just
Maybe
because-
send the 2 new guys to buy the horses.
It's the what's
Just a thought.
what's the word? It's the inconvenience.
We just saw
We
you guys
send it-
leave. Okay. So?
Send the new guys to buy the horses. We wait outside the
They
town.
still don't have enough horses for all of us.
We can ask, and if they don't, we move on to Trebor, like I said.
I don't mind being in the bitch seat. Do horses
Alright,
have
let's go.
that?
Which sits now.
They have a back of a saddle.
Yeah, they back of the saddle. We're right.
You look like you want to ride the front of the saddle.
Bree might have one though.
If Bree's offering, probably.
Does Bree have a bitch saddle?
So, out of curiosity, did you consider the abyss?
Is that
The what?
out of the abyss?
You kind of whispered a little bit.
Because it was supposed to be mysterious, Templar.
Have you considered the abyss?
The Underdark.
I don't feel like going there. I heard they're really. I heard they don't.
We know where the entrance is though, like near Oakhurst in the church.
Yeah. You know what? The Underdark has a lot of riches.
Maybe.
Also go to the
Maybe
Feywild.
maybe we can find the money to pay off the, the
Yeah.
debt that we're
Yeah.
in if we go for the Underdark.
I wonder if all that sex stuff about.
So.
Gonna put the policy here.
Oh, God.
I mean, I've always wanted to taste drow breast milk.
Where's
About that one.
Where's the entrance from us?
In the church. It's I think it's over here.
That's closer.
The church is somewhere on this road.
That's actually a lot closer. So I'm not.
Is it if it's closer, but it's in the wrong direction? So we would still have to travel pretty far.
We would just be moving. We would just be moving our fuck. I can't think straight.
Happy Pride Month.
If you, if you think about it, right? If you think about it for a second, all the riches that we're gonna get from the Underdarkers, we're gonna go down there, right? We're gonna see some native Underdarkians, and we're gonna take what's theirs. We're gonna come back up, and we're gonna get griffins, and then fly those griffins where we need to go.
I mean,
I
we could
agree,
harvest
sir.
some drow to sell them.
What?
It's slavery.
Whoa! They do that there?
I mean,
I thought it was just a
never
sex
mind.
thing.
I think slavery is like really, really popular in the Underdark.
Ooh!
If you're a gnome, you're on the bottom.
Wow, that's my gnome
Good
brother.
for that. Good for that. I'm not a gnome then.
It's like gnomes, Dwegar, then drow.
Wow. Do you get the chicks with
That's
do they have the chicks with the spider legs?
You mean Droider?
Yeah. I think that's what
Yeah.
we're thinking about. Let's go down there. Why not? I'm always down for new experiences. This is all a new experience for me.
I wonder if they're taking
Let's
you
go.
slave.
This would actually be Sosa's first time seeing other races than his own people.
Wait, what do you mean? What race are you?
Sosa's a Yuan-Ti.
You have snake arms?
You can't see any of it. It's all
Oh
under.
my god, you just
clothes.
have wacky inflatable snake arms this entire time. You have not told us?
If you see him talk, you'll see like a flicker of a snake tongue. That's pretty much it. That's all you're gonna be able to tell.
His arms does he have hands?
Yes, he has hands.
Are they snakes?
No.
You realise that, like, the most common Yuan-Ti is Yuan-Ti pureblood, and they're the most human-looking of them all, and then it's Malisons. If he was a Malison, he would not be allowed out of his place.
The only thing I know about Yuan-Tis is snake arms.
Yeah, no, I'm not that. If you ask him, he'll say he was born through the lowest caste of Yuan-Ti society, so he wasn't treated that well.
I just remembered something. Does anyone here speak Undercommon or Elvish?
I think I speak Undercommon.
Good. You can be our translator then in the Underdark if we do go there.
I can speak Elvish.
Let me check first.
You can both be our translators.
I know
Let
a
me
little
check
bit of
first.
both. You know how
Let me
it is.
check
I know a little
first.
bit of both.
Because I don't remember what Yeah, I actually speak Undercommon. I speak Undercommon, Giant, and Elvish. That's funny.
Nice.
Wow, that's whoa.
So, what languages do you all speak? Can speak? No.
Undercommon,
That's
Elvish, Giant.
that's an in character question. Like she's curious.
Me personally, I can speak a bit of everything. I just name a language. I know it.
Primordial.
Know it.
You're a weirdo.
Want just every dialect. Give me a dialect.
I don't know any other dialects.
It's the elemental. Give me a dialect of the elemental.
Like elementals? I didn't know they
Yeah, that's what primordial is.
Is it?
Yep.
Are we going?
Are we going?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
are.
Are we there? You mean are we there yet? Just kidding.
You were supposed to give me like an elemental, and I was gonna make that like noise of element into my mic.
Yo.
But as
You want a noise? I'm gonna
please don't.
say like
I'm gonna say that.
hello in dragon, like roar hello in dragon.
Rar means Rar XD means I love you, dragon.
Arf.
But as you head out, the absolutely let's be real here. The destroyed keep that you called home, and head out into the great wilds that is the
Yonder.
Sword Coast. You're gonna have to give me tiniest of seconds to sort something out, but use walk the opposite direction of Long Saddle because shit happens, I suppose. And as you head on out,
Minds are changed.
trying your hardest not to cause any form of time paradox, you start heading towards Oakhurst, a small town that you had been to some time ago. I'm gonna start making
Like
Underdark notes.
46 sessions ago.
Yeah. As you are heading out, day starts to dim and night starts to set. You find yourselves not having made too much progress, all things considered. It's been a bit of a day of it, hasn't it, And you are walking through the early skirtings of the woods, of the forest. You soon see a very small puff of smoke and a light that seems to be in the forest a fair bit. I'd say maybe about 60 foot. Very dim light, but it's there. You are aware of its presence as it burns. Please die quietly.
I swear to God, if that's a tavern, we're burning it down.
Church.
You think I can approach close enough to see what it is without, stepping on someone's camp?
I mean, Blair's following. I may assume a bunch of us are.
Yeah, I'm following there.
I'm assuming you are doing that stealthily.
Sure. I don't
Yeah.
have disadvantage on that.
You did not sound too sure about that, Jalen.
You know,
That was more of
I
a
would
question.
I would
Rosgar's
say
just walking.
I would say let's not approach stealthily. Let's just walk up.
Yeah.
Because what if they're just campers? We'd be scaring them. They might think that we're bandits or something. I'm getting a phone call
Yeah.
back. But you guys
Yeah,
are
fuck
good.
it.
Choose whatever.
Alright, I'm just walking up, I guess.
Remove Xandini from the... I said remove, goddammit! And remove Smiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sure there was more of these. Those are Rainfrey, Blair. Okay. Brasgar. Okay.
Scottish.
I'm missing...
Scottish just goes 5 mind flayers.
I'm missing someone in the party list, and it's going to do my head in.
Bree.
Blair. Yeah, thank you. Don't know why. Oh, because I had to pull her out because she was in the tavern. So, as you are pushing on up, who is it that's taking the lead on this?
I spoke first, so I guess I'm leading.
And then I believe it was Blair was behind you. Brasgar's probably behind you, but he's not being stealthy. And then there's probably Renfrey and Bree. Would that be the correct order of business?
I'd walk alongside Sosa.
If he's not being
holding
stealthy, I'm
hands?
not being stealthy either. No.
No, we're not holding hands.
Can I roll to make them hold hands?
Not how persuasion works. I'm gonna make this map just a bit darker. There we go, there we go. Your dark vision has kicked in. And we are gonna...
Roll initiative?
No.
Aww.
Small cabin.
I remembered I had this map, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I made this map after the hags. After session 26. And I totally forgot I had it. Ta-da! He's
So pretty.
moving to... What do you mean so pretty? Oh, do you not have dark vision, Rainfrey?
I'm back.
I have clear vision.
Ah.
I have devil's sight.
Is you're pushing up on this place. There's a
And I
small,
can see 120 foot, like,
small
over there.
dilapidated building. It's ruined, but you can see the light coming from it.
This is
Be
a
careful.
small destroyed cabin. I'm just gonna walk up.
You're
Bye,
walking
Alicia.
up. You see the light coming from the door of this area. You can see what appears to be a lone wolf just sitting there staring at the fire.
Rosgar will do a loud whistle.
Oh wow, okay. Fearless, huh?
It
Looks
Like
domesticated.
like a person
Well,
alone or
well,
a single wolf?
Ghost, what would the wolf do out of curiosity?
If it's not a command from him, it usually wouldn't respond.
As you whistle at the wolf, it ignores you. So as you push forward, you see a lone figure sitting, staring at the fire. It seems to have made camp here, by the looks of it. The fire is a lot larger in here, way more than what would be needed for one person.
Sosa is gonna call out. Hello? Don't mean to intrude.
And who might you be?
We're just adventuring, that's all. Wonder if we'd share your camp for the night? Is it actually 9 p.m.? It
About
would be
that, yeah.
about time. Yeah, it would be about time. We would be setting up camp anyway.
I see no issue with you accompanying me. I was just about ready to make dinner.
That sounds good. We have about... He's gonna look back and...
5.
4 more besides me?
That is fine. As long as you, how do you say? As long as you, don't overstay your welcome.
Yeah, other than the night.
Good.
He's gonna go ahead and walk in.
Step on in, and it is a rather old-looking cabin. You can see that there are moss in places. There are trees that seem to be growing out from underneath the foundations. The entire upper level seems to have vanished, probably fallen down with some time. But the staircase that would have led upstairs is still there. Most things here are in ruins. It looks more so like time got to this area than people.
He's
So
gonna
you're
take a seat
saying
on the
we're
log.
spending an even ruin?
Well, when you look at it like that,
Roll credits. We did it. We did it, boy.
we did it. 40 sessions. Let's go. Ding.
He's gonna take a seat on the log beside this guy.
I have
Wow.
great vision, actually. Hold on, I have great vision. I just realized.
Yeah, you get grey vision because you've got dark vision.
Yeah.
Dark vision in the darkness is black and white and grey.
Yeah, that's how I knew
Yeah,
I had advantage.
But I can still
Maybe.
like discern shapes and stuff. I can't discern shapes like this. I can just discern gray, which is two different things.
Yeah, now that you are in this building where there is light, a burning light, you can actually discern
See
colour.
He sees the light.
Welcome to the life, my child.
Can I have normal vision? I guess.
Yeah, you have normal vision now that you're in here.
Okay. Can I have normal vision then? I guess.
He's
What the
Sos is
fuck
gonna-
are you on about? It's automatically done. You're in the light, so you can see
Okay.
things.
I'm just
Outside,
gonna-
it is black and white. The,
You know, I'm
the,
just gonna
the
look
light, the fire is yellow.
These are all factual statements, but I'll just refresh the page to see if that fixes it.
I mean, I can also
s-
cast light on you.
That
So
I think what he might be trying to convey is he's seeing everything in black and white, even where he should be seeing things in colour.
That might potentially be a possibility.
there you go.
And if that's what he was trying, okay, that is the map completely missing.
yes, it's all gray. I just registered gray.
Yeah, you have to refresh.
Then say so.
I did.
No,
That
You
is not
said-
at all what
you
you
said-
said.
I see grey.
You said I see grey, not that I am slipped on the floor. That is different. You got sent to the shadow room.
He's gonna, but yeah, Sos is gonna walk on in, take a seat, wipe off his hands, and offer it to the stranger. Sosa.
Love so.
Good evening. So,
Hello.
what are you fine travelers up to?
And look at his hand like in the air, and
Oh, I haven't interacted with anyone in about a year. He says as he extends a hand.
it's quite fine.
What about the dog?
You mean the wolf? It's been my only companion since
Can I pet it?
he you see,
Famous
he, like,
last words.
you see he looks over to the wolf and he just makes like a sharp whistle with a few taps of his like foot as the wolf kind of like walks over and like bends its head down.
I'd like to pet the dog.
Be careful.
Can I pet that dog?
Can I pet that dog?
We've already established that there is a wolf.
Can I pet that
dog?
wolf?
I may
You mean-
have more than enough rations in my bag of holding to feed all of us. However, I'm going to solely give them to the wolf. He states this out loud as he goes to do such a thing.
He will
Um,
stop you though, solely because he feeds him specific food.
Oh, he's one of those types of pet owners. He
Well-
He's
says,
on a raw meat diet.
I understand. He's like, I understand. Cured meats is not good for their.
Digestive tract.
It has too much.
He's
salt.
he's important. He's not only an important companion, but he's important to my survival. I apologize.
You're good. You're
So,
good.
But,
is this cabin yours or
no,
did you just?
I'm a wanderer like the rest of you. However, I travel alone.
We're actually proud owners of a keep.
Ah, well, then you are better standing than I am. I am homeless.
So was I until the week. So was I. Don't worry. So was I. So am I. If we didn't have the keep, I would be homeless as well. So
Well,
I don't know
I'll-
what we would do without that keep. It's been such a blessing. You know, if you'd be willing to help out around the keep, I don't see any reason why you wouldn't be able to join us.
how much would you be willing to pay?
I mean, it's a group thing, right? So we all put in effort and we all get out effort.
We sound like that cult that has the restaurant. We're all co-owners.
Little Caesars.
I understand.
No,
but-
not Little
Oh.
Caesars.
We wouldn't
Sosa
pay you
is gonna look around just to
Chick-fil-A?
make sure we're alone in the house. Just look through room and room.
Ghost, I think you said
Just
something
get
there.
the lay of the land.
Oh, I was gonna
So-
say that. I wanted to let them finish, but I was gonna say that. I mean, I'd be fine with living, but I do need coin to sustain myself.
Bunch of coin. We love coin. We make so much money off of the keep. It's just been nothing but ding 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 ding. That's the sound coins make.
Oh, well, I mean, should have told me you guys are big ballers.
Told you we have a keep, didn't I?
Well, I mean, just because you have a keep doesn't mean it's successful.
Who doesn't have a successful keep?
Bad business owners.
it's so successfully. We recently defended it from a Black Dragon and
Oh,
his army.
Black Dragon. That is. He's like, in his voice, he's like interested by it. He says, I mean, if you guys would have me, I haven't had a nice bed in a while.
Is
I'd say that much.
you said the stairs are completely dilapidated.
Yeah, like they go up, as you see, like they go up and on the landing and up again, and then there's just no upper floor. As you've looked around, you've seen numerous little bedrooms that all seem quite destroyed. Changing rooms, looking out like a bathroom. You even found a toilet that seems to have some actual growth in there, because fertilizer, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. Fun.
You
Okay.
stay still, goddammit.
Okay, my bad.
Thank you. I just wanted to check something, was all.
Okay.
You see.
So,
Yep.
what's you and your dog's name?
Great question. What's the wolf's name?
You and your dog.
You and your wolf's name.
I'm Arnold. His name is Onyx.
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 Why is Brasgar just sitting over here, like to the right of the door?
Well,
Nice to meet you, Onyx.
I'm taking a piss.
And nice to meet you, Arnold.
I'm
Nice to meet you as
Blair,
well.
the leader of our little group here. That's Bree, the nature one. That's
Hi.
Renfrey, the one that loves reading books. That's Stoza.
We don't know him that well yet.
Sosa's
I
just
don't-
gonna
I
look
don't-
at you, not giving any input.
I think he fills the spot which was party twink which I was before I filled in leader. And then he
Mhm.
looks at Asgar and he says, "That's our muscle."
Interesting.
Guys.
And
No,
what am I?
I'm the muscle. I won the muscle. He didn't know.
Well, guess
He may-
you guys are the.
What do you mean you won the arm wrestling?
Yes, me and him had a competition.
He looks between Asgar and Sozin.
He's
Brasgar
just-
would admit. Brasgar would
he's
say
just-
he did win. He did win.
said,
You
You just-
need a marksman.
you know, I mean, I'm a pretty good one. But I wouldn't call myself proficient.
If you are in need of someone who could hit a coin from at least 100 yards away with a bow and arrow, I'm your man.
Is that physically possible?
You want to find out?
I've only
Yeah.
known such from UNT archers. He's gonna go all the way out here. Thing. It's 100 yards, like
330 feet?
Nah, this should be more than enough.
Wait a second.
This is more than impressive.
That's not more than impressive.
If you could, I couldn't hit that.
100 yards is 300 foot.
It's 330. Wait, I'm thinking of meters. Isn't it a yard?
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, I'm thinking of meters.
That's funny.
Yeah, the meter isn't a meter 3 feet and 3 inches, or is that a yard?
Mm.
That is a
Well,
meter. A yard is 91 centimeters.
Strange eldritch knowledge that you all know.
So shall I stand up and demonstrate? That's what I'm.
I mean, yeah, let's both do it. I mean, I want to see what happens. Let's stand out. Let's step outside and let's do this.
Wait, what are they doing?
They're having a pissing
Deck
contest.
measuring contest.
A pissing contest. Yeah.
I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Can I
was
join?
kinda
I'd
re-
win.
Let's go watch. Yeah.
I
We
was
we
kinda-
can be the judges. We can be the judges since we're females.
I'm really good at judge. No, I'd win if I join.
Interesting.
Don't worry about it.
No, it's interesting that I've already been wrapped into a dick measuring contest this early.
I don't.
Oh, you get used to
First,
it.
Like this. I think
first
Blair,
session already a dick measuring.
Blair is just a dude.
This is a record, honestly. It's been
Blair,
wow.
Blair is just a dude who just found out people can shoot things that are like 300 yards away, and he's like, "Whoa, that's cool! I want to see it."
Well, all right. So he has his bow. He's like grabbing it. You see, he's like looking around. It's almost like he's like calculating. As he's like looking, he's like, all right. So what is my target?
Do you have anything?
Uh,
Oh, is
I see a
Brasgar
few
making
boxes
himself?
over here. I see some stuff over here. Go like there's I think boxes. Go for that.
I think
Brasgar
Bras-
will stand the whole way over here and just like hold his hands in the air and make like a circle with his fingers. With
Oh.
both of his hands.
You cast light on him or something? I can't see.
Yeah,
that
cast
far.
light, cast light on me.
Yeah,
and I'll
yeah,
do
okay. Let me
you want
just
me to shoot in between
target
your
you.
fingers?
it. I'm making like a circle with both of my thumbs, if you get what I mean.
Is he like lit up?
I can not see that far.
There you go.
Okay, there we go. Yeah.
You have to target
well,
them
look.
specifically, which is like really annoying.
I did target him specifically, but apparently didn't go through. I don't know.
Yeah, it just turned off the one you put on Blair instead.
Okay, yeah. Because I was concentrating on the one on Blair.
I mean,
So
Blair,
we're
you weren't
Sorry.
concentrating on Blair. Blair has light.
Alright.
Oh wait, no, you did cast it
Yeah.
on it. It was like I actually have this.
But yeah. This Brasgar stands out there and just kind of does this and demonstrates how wide his asshole was when he got out of prison that one time.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And she's all
Oh.
stand there watching. I'm gonna set a beautiful DC here. I am. So
Shall I fire?
If you want to go first, sure.
I mean,
So
be my guest.
here's
You could challenge me.
here's
No,
where
you
it gets
can be
fun.
my
Here's
guest, I challenge you.
the DC. The DC here is gonna be Brasgar's AC. You have to get above it. If you
What is
get
his AC?
if you get below his AC, you hit Brazgar.
Can I
What's his
join?
AC?
I
Brazgar's
have failed.
Brazgar's AC is 16.
Okay.
Oh, that's not that high. I can hit that. Or I can
Nice.
miss it.
We're all shooting at the Bravka.
That's tragic.
Let me show you how it's done. Let me show you how it's done.
I say.
Let me show you how to
Holy
does it.
Hold on, hold on. I can do it. Hold on, I still better than you. I just grazed them.
No, and that one is.
That's a nat 20 if you're looking at it from the other side.
Brazgar walks on up to the end and he's like, alright, got this. And just immediately as you hear the arrow loose, and just
Weird.
Arrow to the knee and a bullet to the face.
then just moments later, you just hear and like Brazgar's stomach is right in there. The target has gotten lower. There's a single tear in the eye. As Renfrey then fires off a firebolt, starts burning up his arm, and Brazgar's just standing there like, make my fucking suffering end.
You can
What's
do
the
it,
range? What's the range of this?
65 feet.
65? Oh, I can do that.
Do it.
Fuck it
Good
with
luck.
ball. I point my staff at him, aim for the hole.
Bronzer walks back holding his balls.
Wait,
Those hasn't gone yet.
So's still there.
Those has advantage.
At this point, he's just glowing, hit with all of this standing, like taking a knee at this point. And it's like, please, make it end.
Razgar's hiding behind the rock holding his balls.
It's So's turn.
I suppose I shall try again.
He's he's hiding behind a rock.
That's
Oh.
Hey, he's hiding behind a rock. So if I hit him behind the rock, that means I win, right?
Razgar's like, fuck off, dickheads.
You think that would be possible? What the fuck?
Brazgar has given up on life. Brazgar 15, 22, 37 points of total damage. Hey, hi, so this is probably a good time to go ahead and put a pause on it, take a break, do whatever you need to do. We're going to go through some quick adverts real quick, and then we'll get right back to the game at hand. First and foremost, we are still available on Patreon and Coffee. Links are above, name is above here. There is now a ton of maps for different AD&D modules, some Dragonlance stuff in there as well, and some stuff that I've actually used in games as well. So go ahead, take a little look. You can support me on there if you wish. You can just subscribe here. Dealer's choice, either way. It's got stuff on it now. Now we are still partnered with the guys over at Adventuron. Yes, we are with them. Community of now over 1,000 members who are here playing D&D. Be that Play by Post, Boundary, Roll20, Owlbear. It's there, ready to play. Plenty of DMs, even more players. Open welcome community. Links below and also on screen. Enjoy. And there's a go live time. This is when games will go live here on YouTube and you'll be able to see them. So that is firstly in the Europeans, 8 PM CEST, 7 PM GMT. In the States, that's 2 PM EST, 1 PM CST, and 11 AM PST. On Mondays we head up to the frigid north of the Sword Coast once more to Icewind Dale to face the rime of the Frostmaiden. On Tuesdays we trade the frost with the tropics as we head down to Chult for Tomb of Annihilation to stop the Death Curse. On Thursdays we keep things eldritch with Vecna, Eve of Ruin, the 1-20 game where I even bring in new dungeon masters to run it with me as a player. Things are getting weird now. Keeping us firmly in the northern part of the Sword Coast, every second Saturday DM King takes me and a bunch of mates through the lost mine of Phandelver where we try to find the obelisks and what lies below. I managed to stay in all of my clothes the whole time, so without further ado, let's get back to the game.
My turn! My turn!
Hey, I didn't get to shoot again.
Brazgar is hiding from you guys.
I hit him! Look, I hit him!
You can't see him.
Creature you can see.
I can, and I have spell sniper.
Hey, if she can see him, I'm gonna. No.
Yeah,
Alright.
as the dick measuring contest shows, you can definitely hit a target. Maybe not the one you wanted to, but as Brazgar limps out from behind the rock, just covered in blood.
I healed him for 9. Does it help?
Oh, weird.
I'm gonna stumble back, hold my balls, my arms burnt.
I'm sorry.
That's all good.
It's all good. The trail of blood says otherwise, buddy.
I pull the arrow out. My
Oh
fucking.
shit! No, I did not mean to make that attack.
Don't worry.
No, I did not mean to make that.
That was fun. That was fun. Can we make this a short?
Where are your
I got
arrows?
9 back. Didn't
Oh,
I?
what the hell? Why does it say
Yes.
I'm not proficient with a longbow? That's weird.
Sometimes things get weird. Let me
That's
see.
probably why. I was wondering why I only had a +5 to hit. I was like confused.
There we go. I don't
mean,
know why it
this
didn't
is-
put your proficiency in there. I have no
Yeah,
idea
Yeah.
why.
That might make things better. Let me double check. Okay, see, that makes a bit more sense. I have a +8, not a +5. Okay. Just have to make sure I wasn't clinically insane.
I'll throw all those missing arrows back on real quick.
I guess we just
Yeah,
all
no.
suck.
I counted to it being dark.
Oh
as
my
shit.
god! I just realized something.
What?
I just realized something. A few of us are within 10 feet of Bree.
Use
No, you fucking idiot. We've been over this.
It's if the target's within 10 foot of Bree.
Oh.
Yeah, don't worry, don't worry.
Well, Sos is gonna turn in first for the night.
That is.
I'm
This
just
is
gonna
a-
do something real quick.
Is this a stone slab that Sosa can lay on? Oh yeah.
No, that there is a bed. The mattress
Oh.
is all moldy, and it's like you lie
Yeah,
in
no.
it. You just
Yeah,
kind of like
doing that.
sink in. You sit
What
back
do
as you
that?
sit back up. Like memory foam, there's still the imprint of your body. Unlike memory foam, this shit ain't springing back.
So why does my guiding bolt still have a +14?
You'd walk on in and then you would
Oh, great question. We
to-
should probably ask Gark.
you'd go to
Another 8 points.
he'd go to get in the bed and he'd say, I cold dipped in the bed. Hey, Renfrey, you can have it like toes to nose with me if you use prestidigitation on it.
I mean, I'm using precision on everyone like every 15 minutes. Let's
No,
be
I mean
honest.
the-
We're walking
the
through the woods and sweating.
I mean the bed.
Oh, okay.
Whoever I shot, I deeply apologize. I am rusty.
You're all good. You're all good, man.
Intruder.
I'm very disappointed in myself. I'm gonna spend the next hour shooting random shit.
It's okay.
But
I'm
yeah.
usually a lot better as well. I'm performance anxiety.
What is this, a plank?
So yeah, I don't
Better
have
than,
to, I need to be good.
This is honestly not that out of the ordinary for me.
It's my main shtick. I can't be bad at with the one thing I'm good at.
I mean, it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
like you advertise yourself as a marksman or anything.
Exactly,
Huh.
I did.
I know.
Yeah, thanks for like helping. I appreciate that.
I had to.
Yeah, so it's not like you're just like in a random room with me.
It's not your house.
I say that how's your first? In Minecraft, of course. In Minecraft, you know. In Minecraft.
In
of course,
Dragon Chess.
I'm not being real.
Fine, roll the long rest off.
Give me a little
Yeah,
sec.
I'll just-
I don't roll anything off yet. I'm fixing Ruby's thing because I figured out how to do it.
Me and my wolf are gonna. My wolf's gonna lay down on the floor, and I'm gonna lay in his coat like he's a pillow. It's a very goated
night.
partnership.
Oh, just because you missed a few shots, you're not making us dinner anymore?
Well, you guys are all going to sleep. I'm gonna feed you in your sleep or something. What? Do you want me to
I'm
spoon
gonna-
feed you like your fucking children?
Potentially, I'll be right back.
Well, see, I did not sign up to be a father.
I'm gonna go up to Bree and ask her. Can I have a little bit of healing, please?
Sadly, I'm all out.
Damn.
Ah.
I can bandage you up if you want as an apology.
Yeah, please, if you don't mind.
Sure. Come here.
Ruby, it is Vampiric Touch and
Lightning bolt.
Guiding Bolt. Right, let me check. I think I've got it.
Alright.
Try. There we go.
Vampiric touch works. Guiding bolt works.
There you go. Took me a moment.
God damn. Whatever. Let's get these shitty rolls out of the way. I guess I forgot what my fucking hands look like, and I just don't know what to grab. I don't know.
So, this is where shit gets real fun. I'm just going to quickly take down note of this. So, party have deck measuring contest. Brasgar gets
Almost get his balls cut off almost.
blue balled. And now for the real fun, as you start to take some time. Jalen, honey,
Hey.
that there is a wardrobe.
Yeah, I'm laying on top of it.
So it's not gonna come out. Got it. Okay.
That's what I wanted to say.
However, as the night comes on in, the darkness sets in, you find yourselves here, starting to take rest. Who's taking first watch?
I suppose I shall.
I'll stay up with him. Is there any way I could try to fix myself up a little bit?
I'll take
Sure.
second watch.
I guess we can have a little chat for a second before.
I'll let you burn 2 hit die right now.
When is Arnold gonna take watch?
Watch number 1.
I'm taking. Yeah, I'm
I'll
taking
take first as well then.
Arnold, Brasgar, and Bree.
Right. It's a lot of people.
I know. Watch number 2 being Renfrey. Who's on watch number 3?
I'll take it.
Bear in mind, you also get your con modifier on that there, buddy, and your con modifier is... So you're getting 28 hit points back. No, 28? Yeah, 24. 24, final answer. Wait. Laying. As we are on watch numero uno of Bree, Brasgar, and Arnold. Gonna take me a moment, but I'll get there. At least you don't look very similar to another party member where I'm gonna keep messing you up with other people.
Yay.
Makes sense.
As yous
Why
are.
does the token look like your dog is rabies?
He's just very feisty when he's not kept online. So he's not him or hungry, you know?
Yeah, needs a Snickers.
Oh, he needs a Snicker. Yeah. This episode is not sponsored by Snickers. Snickers, if you do want this advertisement space, reach out to whatever.
Please don't send me to the Shadow Realm. I'll be good.
Also going to say is Snickers is full of nuts, and there's a lot of people here that would like nuts.
There's also
Wow.
not a lot of nuts people in here.
Yeah. I mean, this is a game of Dungeons and Dragons, and there's nothing better than dragons these balls and nuts over your face.
Dragon these nuts.
Really stretched that one. I'm so sorry. I'll show myself out.
Wow.
I mean,
You show yourself
Okay,
nuts.
you can grab Myra while you're on the way.
But it's
do what
used.
you will. Mind goblins are pretty sexy.
You know that's Sugma. That's so Sugma of you, bro.
That joke gave me ligma. It's like it's 2018 all over again.
Ligma? I think I have both of those.
Bro, but wait, do you know who's Candace?
There's just,
Or do you know M. Brown? M. Brown's also very important.
There's just so many of these. But as you sit
I'm a
here,
Tommy Stewart of the funny shit.
taking in the night together, sitting by the burning fire as the crickets chirp in this old, dilapidated cabin. You hear the snores of multiple party members, the hoots of owls. You sit there, staring into the fire.
What's your story?
Me?
Either one of you.
Yeah, I was in the Shadowfell for almost a decade. Similar to yourself, alone. But I met these group of guys who took me in. So it's been a lot easier since then. What about you?
Me?
Yeah.
Did a lot of fighting. A lot of fighting
Fuck.
for my home. Then Then one day I no longer had to fight. So
Did
I
you
started
win?
wondering. You see he like stares at you for a second, as he just like looks away as he grabs something from his bag. He does not respond to it, and he basically just like ignores it.
Raskar, I don't think he won.
Rasgar would laugh a wee bit and say, we're actually on our way to the Underdark, and
Mm-hmm.
from my personal experience, it is quite dangerous.
It's gonna be dangerous, my friend.
We might be in trouble. We could use your strength, if you don't mind.
Well,
You should have me, especially after that performance. It's not my best, but to be fair, I haven't had to use my bow in a couple weeks.
I mean, your bow did hurt. It'd be more useful against the enemy, perhaps. So,
Oh well, the enemy are definitely a lot easier to hit than a coin from 100 yards away.
Or Brasgar from
I'm
60.
I'm not as young as I used to be, sadly.
yeah, I got you.
You have sat in the presence of this person for a time, and I totally forgot to do it earlier. But now that you have spent this time with this person, what does your character actually look like? Describe him.
Well, he stands at 6'2". He's wearing like pretty like it's like dark green clothing meant to blend in with like nature. It definitely has a like semi-uniform look to it. Kind of makes sense given that he mentioned that he fought. He does wear like a helmet over his head with like a hood, and it obscures his face. There you are.
I'm fighting for my life here.
But yeah, he he like, how do I say, he's reserved, I guess, but he's not like, you know, he can talk. He's just not gonna just sit there just like staring at people the entire time. As you
Does
see.
the mask ever come off?
That is not. He will not take it off.
Is with the meaning.
Does the mask stay? Does the mask stay on at night?
Yes.
Ooh.
Ruby, do you have anything you
You're
want to say? I would be saying.
Huh?
Do not touch it, please. I've traveled alone partially for that reason. I do not want people. I can't let anyone graze my face.
Oh, are you ugly?
I feel that way. Not many people would share that sentiment, but I'm not deserving of seeing my face after what happened.
What happened?
That I will not let you get into. Just leave it at that. Please.
Ooh. Dark backstory.
I'd prefer to leave old wounds where they are.
Well, the thing is, you can only heal from old wounds by letting them breathe.
I'm not
Just-
ready to heal from them.
I think you should. It's good for you.
This should be a discussion for another time.
If you say so.
Thank you. What about you? I haven't really been told where you come from.
Me?
Yes.
I used to live in a village a long time ago, and it got burned down by Blair and his friends. Then I kind of just walked into the Feywild for a while, and just lived there. I chilled and hung out with all the cool animals and the creatures there, and just kind of vibed. And then I ended up here, and basically everything went to shit. But that's besides the point. Yeah, I've been studying the stars. I think they're beautiful. And dreams. I love dreams. Have you ever had a dream where you could fly?
No, I wouldn't say I had a dream where I could fly, but I've had dreams. Some good, some bad.
What do you dream about?
My life before everything.
The incident?
Yes, my life before the incident. A time where it was more simple. A time where things were a lot more simpler.
What was your life like before the incident?
I didn't have to worry about my safety 24/7.
I mean, everybody has to be a little cautious.
Yeah, but I had my family to protect me.
Oh,
I
do you
was-
no longer have a family?
He does not answer that.
Is that the incident?
Partially. I'd like to leave it at that.
Okay. Alright, thank you.
Well, we're also companions of the great Xandini. He's a great and powerful wizard who once led our group.
He's a sorcerer, I believe.
Was he?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know
You-
Xandini?
Have I heard of this individual? GM.
No. There was nothing great about this man. He was.
He was only great in his mind.
The only thing great about him was his ego and the fact we didn't have to take doors off hinges to get him through them.
I'm surprised we're still talking about him like this. Didn't he betray us?
I shake my head.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I shake my head. I'm like, I don't think I've ever heard of this individual, honestly.
Oh, you should. He's great. He's a little weird, but Plug's a little weird. He's alright.
Well, To be fair, I've been wandering alone for a very long time, and this is the first I've seen of people in quite a long time.
We tried wandering for a while, and then we got attacked by hags. And that's how I lost my hair.
Damn. I've been attacked by a few things, but thankfully I'm used to the wilderness. It's like a second home to me.
I mean, I've lived in the wild for a while, but usually they're friendly. Recently, it's just been so much hostility.
You know, guys, keeping watch doesn't mean fucking talking the entire time.
Or I think you keep watch.
Blair just
Wait.
turns over. and
You
Bag
can't
just
sleep?
Holds the pillow to his head.
You do know that you came into my little space. I will talk as ever much as I want. Thank you very much. In Minecraft, of course.
Hey, you know, I would shoot you right now if I wasn't sure that I'd hit Bree.
You know, if you really want to take it there, just take the one I opened tonight, bud.
That just so happens I don't need to sleep.
Wonderful. That makes it a fair challenge then.
Are you about to kiss?
You would whisper down to Renfrey, "Hey, I know you don't need to sleep, so could you like keep an eye on?"
Alright, we're rolling perception checks. Heck yeah.
I'm already sleeping. So
You
Ooh,
don't
perception.
sleep. That's the point.
That's a nat 1 again! What the fuck?
Bugbear's doing better. Love it. As yous are discussing dark backstories like DCEU superheroes.
Yeah, they're like taking it out of me. They're like, so, like...
So,
No,
how did your parents die?
I know.
How
it's
did your
fucking-
parents die?
It's almost as if they're OOCly judging you for their almost equally terrible backstories.
How did your planet get destroyed?
So how did you have to watch your family get murdered?
This is why I watch my parents die, Raphael.
Is
Coward bummer.
Bree
You ever
and
had a dance in the pale moonlight?
Bree and Arnold discussing things. Brasgar the Stoic. You hear this snapping and cracking coming from the woods. You can hear it just a little bit now. It seems to move from north to west. So every now and then you hear this. It seems to come with it. It's almost laboured breath.
I would sort of tap everyone's shoulder and like hold my finger up as in to say, listen. And then I would go wake up Blur and Renfrey. And wake up Sosa as well. But I try to make as least noise as possible, you know, sort of.
Yeah. They can like step on over and like lean over the partially destroyed wall and like, you know.
Yeah, as I shake them, I would like, you know, like hold my finger up as in to say like, listen. I would like hold myself still and be like, you know what I mean.
Don't kill me. I was just joking about shooting you.
He's gonna get down from like on top of the dresser where he was sleeping. He'll like come out. If I can. Oh, it's that was a wall.
Make a perception check.
what's wrong? What happened?
Nice.
Blair and Renfrey.
Oh, yep. Let me.
Perception check. Okay.
Wee.
Yeah, let me get up. Probably get them first, but
So I live.
oh, a 22 with his awesome eyes.
There's a wall there, Blair.
Yeah.
As Brasgar holds his hand there and gives you the signal, Blair, you hear the cracks and almost distant, ragged, haggard breathing. The rest of you hear the fire crackling and just the breath of everybody else, the sounds of the wilds. You hear
Oh,
nothing
no.
else.
Is it the hag? Is it the hags again?
dead
The
now.
heck?
I mean, we killed them, but still, you know.
Where's the noise coming from?
Brasgar, why did you wake me up?
West.
There's nothing out here.
I had
You would see Arnold kind of make a motion of like everyone to be quiet as he just like points to like any direction that something can come from.
Yeah, where's the noise
Start
coming
frantic.
from?
That
Start
way, I've set a
frantic
cone.
all around them.
Guys.
I had sort of signal Sosa to come with me, as in like a sort of military tactics, you know, sort of like
Alright.
3
SWAT
hide.
team. Let's go.
There
Okay.
better be something out here I can put my hands on.
A slightly pertinent piece of information. That pertinent piece of information is I think the hag's son mentioned something about a power vacuum in the forest. With
I sort of peek over the edge,
after we
see
killed
if I can see anything.
Coven.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna move over here a little bit.
Roll a perception check there, Brasgar.
Can I be very annoying?
As opposed to what you normally are, which is extremely annoying. Sure, you can take it down a notch.
I can take it up a notch. Nah, never mind.
So you perch yourself up there, Arnold, and start taking a look around. And Brasgar, you look on out and peer into the forest.
I have catch it out, just in case.
You see nothing. You look, squint your eyes, and try to listen in. The noise seems to have vanished, or something that was there isn't there. So as you're kind of looking on it as well, and you're kind of staring at Brasgar and staring out at the forest and staring at Brasgar, and it's, like that.
It's like, you see anything?
Oh no.
Is the noise? Did the noise disappear as well?
Yeah. You're not hearing it or seeing it with a 13.
It could be. We are in the forest. It could be elementals playing games with us, little chewingas. Who knows?
Tippler.
I would retreat my back towards the
I'm
noise.
gonna go back to sleep.
Tippler.
I would like to ask where exactly we are in the map, and are we in a mile of the hag hut where we defeated previously?
I would put you.
No, we're going norther. Like that was
was
like in the between Neverwinter and
Yeah,
and the keep. And we're going north.
You're outside of the hag's hut, and you're on like the edge of the forest in that regard. The hag's hut was like deep in the forest. You're only you're only like kissing the edge and no more.
Could I make a roll to then determine if this is perhaps within the lair domain of a hag or coven? Because we had just seen a auditory hallucination, which I'd like to compare to the previous ones we've experienced.
You can make an Arcana check.
Can I get an advantage on it because it's Fae?
Is it fair?
I thought hags were Fae. They might be shape changers.
I'll give you an Arcana check on it. What's the entirety of the thing for the maledict and the check?
I will.
Because part of
Let's
me wants to say Fae Fiend or undead, but part of me also believes that's paladins I'm thinking of.
Most of them are fays. It
It's
says
Fae
night
Fiend.
hags or fiends. That's the only distinction.
Fae Fiends or undead. You get advantage.
Just wanted to be sure.
Appreciate it. Can I get history? No, I'll do Arcana. Sorry.
I mean, you can do history as well. You can do history as well. I just went for the first intelligence-based roll I could think of, and usually it's Arcana. But
15?
when it comes to the auditory hallucinations and visual hallucinations of a hag's lair when you're in those regional effects, you recall that it was everyone that got it. It wasn't individual. The only individual that was targeted from another realm of existence. All of the hallucinations that you saw, all of the things that you heard, you experienced as a group, but it was more tightly focused when people broke off. That one person was given a stronger hallucination. Example being when Mulgax climbed the tree and saw the sun blotted out. Or when yous broke off for the first time and yous, believe it was Haku, saw the forest clearing that he was in where yous all vanished and there was more and more death and decay. But yous were all experiencing some of it. Only 2 of you have experienced hearing this noise.
Fuck, I really played my character right there, didn't I?
I don't know what you mean by that, Jay.
I'm sorry. I was thinking because
I was saying, sorry, could that be contributed to us being asleep? Sorry, Jay.
No, you're good. So aside,
no, as one of yous was awoken. You were awoken and you heard it. Brazgar was awake when he heard it, and Renfrey was awoken at the same time as you, and she didn't hear it.
Alright, I'm sorry. I have to be right back, but Blair would convey that to the party.
yeah.
Maybe could it be the trees? Maybe because we've been hearing a lot of trees around when moving around the forest when the blight
Something's out
started.
there. Something's out there.
I potentially make a roll?
Whenever
What are you thinking
whenever Sosa dismissed it, he walked away and went back to like it could just be elementals playing with us, little chewingas or something.
Chewingas
Chewingas
are
are
they
native.
usually more northern?
Nope.
Chewingas are native to Chult.
There's 2 types of Chewinga. Arnold, you're looking to make a roll regarding... What role are you looking to make?
Well, maybe it's some. Well, I was gonna think maybe it's something that's just like more natural. I could potentially like roll survival.
Like trees?
You can roll survival, yeah.
I mean, you know.
You can certainly roll survival on that if you want it. I'm just gonna bump that.
Sure. Could I have my wolf help me try to see if there's anything of afoot?
Yeah. So I'm just checking about this. Christ, the Chewinga has been reprinted 3 times with not a single difference, and it doesn't count itself as a reprint. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Whenever I B1C character, I was like looking up like where they're from and stuff. So I'm thinking like what would like Sosa know? Little elementals that play with people and Chewinga. But
if you want to roll the d20 again, just /R1 d20. I forgot to tell you the hotkeys there, and that is entirely on me, buddy. So if you just want to go ahead and re-roll, by all means.
What happened?
You asked if the wolf can help. I said yes, and then I totally forgot to tell you how to roll with advantage. So just /R1 d20, roll it again.
Gotcha. That is tragic.
It still changes
9
the
plus
modifier
4.
a little from 6, 7, 8, 9, but 9, 10, 13 as opposed to 10.
Mm-hmm.
You yourself, as you're standing here listening, trying to take it all in, you're not seeing it or hearing it, but You know it's out there.
What do I know of what's out there?
The creature you kind of been hunting for the past few nights.
Oh. I see. I will immediately make this known. What do I know about the creature before anything? I want to be able to give as much information as possible.
You know that the creature is a fiend.
Okay. Any specific traits that would help prevent us from meeting a gruesome death to it?
It is related to the gnolls.
Gotcha.
Oh god.
No, do I know its name, or should I just come up with a random one?
You know it as a maw. M-A-W.
Got it. So I'll tell them to I'll tell them all right, look, that's what you may potentially be hearing is what is known as a maw. I was here hunting it when you guys had gotten here. Well, I've been hunting it for a few nights now. It's a fiend. It has a close relations to gnolls. It appears that it is your arrival. I don't know to go.
He's gonna.
I'm sorry, you were saying? We had a few people interrupt each other there.
Yeah, I'm trying to let him go.
Ghost.
What's up?
You were saying before you were interrupted?
Oh, I was saying that, yeah, like, to not go off alone because, well, I'm assuming that obviously it is capable of, like, hunting and, like, systemically killing us if we just go off alone, because what fucking creature what creature wouldn't? So that's what I say. I say don't go off alone. If you're gonna go anywhere, go with a partner. Watch each other's backs.
Is there any way to lure it to where we are? Like ambush? Make an ambush?
Do I know that information, or should I roll for it?
Give me a roll. I'd say religion for it.
Religion.
Yeah, because it's technically fiend. It's actually classed as a demon.
Gotcha. Let's hope Daddy needs a new tank top. Oh, fuck me.
You know that it's hungry. It's always hungry.
That's
Do you think it would want some chicken?
Its hunger shall never be satiated.
I mean, I can make smell, like a very, very nice smell come from a certain point. Maybe that could lure it here?
Potentially. Okay, I have an idea. Who here is real good at setting up traps? Who can help me?
There's Dosa's outside setting up some hunting traps right now. One right here on like the edge of this corner. Because if it sneaks up,
what's it called? Could I advise them on how large to make the trap, and like to help them set it up so that they can get advantage to it?
You know that this is a huge creature.
Yeah. Okay. Probably gonna need a pretty sizable trap.
Gonna need a bigger boat.
Wait, here's an idea. What if I go outside and act as a dead body, and Ranfree could create the scent of blood coming from my body, and maybe that will lure it in?
I think maybe what make us What do moths like to eat? Maybe like something. A smell.
Blood.
I can create a
Humans.
smell. Human. And I just
Some-
cleaned his blood. Oh, yay. Yeah, okay, I
You
can make
You could make me smell like blood, though.
the trap. I can make the trap smell like blood.
It'd be a lot more believable if it was me pretending to be dead.
Yeah,
Okay.
true. It's riskier,
Fine.
but that's true. I was gonna say, could set up some swinging spike traps. They don't have to be too large, because they aren't meant to kill. They're meant to wound. Just have them swing and hit the creature in like points where it can't reach, and injure it so that it is easier to kill once it just arrived. And potentially, and I pull out I pull out my poisonous kit as I like grab I'm gonna go grab some sticks and whatnot from the ground. Do I have anything to create a poison with now, or do I have to find out?
Do you have any what? Sorry, I can't turn you up because Discord shut the bed, so I do apologise.
No, you're good. Do I have any ingredients to create a poison of some kind, or do I have to go gather that?
You would have to find something poisonous, like a creature to extract its poison glands. Or buy some yourself. But you have the ability to make it if you have the appropriate, I want to say ingredients, but I guess creatures.
Yeah, I mean, I could also find plants or anything, but
I mean, I'm pretty happy enough just to lure it out and beat it up.
yeah, but I value my sleep. I don't want to spend the entire night fighting this creature.
If you get it out in the open once,
Being well rested can mean life or death in the forest.
yeah, but it's
How
centrally
high
right.
is the building?
You probably get about 8 foot. It would have been higher had it not been, destroyed.
Is there still anywhere that I can maybe climb up and hide? Between the wood or something?
Run free.
Not
Don't hide.
not really. No, it's there's
Okay.
nothing really flat. I would say the only flat thing here would be the floor. Is the second floor of the building is completely gone.
Okay.
We could
Should I
potentially
send
spell
a
this-
should I send a flare into the sky?
Do you have that?
I have a firebolt. I can send fire up into the sky.
Okay, but it doesn't really stay up like a flare would it?
It explodes after 120 foot, as far as I'm aware. I mean, you can try anything, Anything's possible.
Wait, why are we
Okay.
shooting a flare in the sky?
To get its attention?
It's already
someone-
stalking us. It's outside. It's hiding.
Okay.
I'm gonna use one of my wild shape charges to summon a familiar, and summon an owl.
Oh.
One of the hoot hoots, to then fly recon and look through its eyes to see if I can find anything with that.
What is
And
this?
Scottish, was this creature directly outside the house? Yeah.
Is somewhere. The wild companion doesn't summon a creature. Jesus Christ. Well, that's just annoying. Give me a sec.
Wait.
I got you.
Can you summon a flying creature? I thought that was
Yes.
only until level 8 that you
That
get
is
flying.
wild shape, sweetie.
Okay.
This is the wild companion where you burn a wild shape to basically do summon
Familiar.
Familiar?
familiar.
Okay.
Configure ownership. Ribby. And Ribby, you have control of this.
Yeah. Let me see. My vision range is about 100 feet with it, right?
120?
120? Well, it's 120 feet, but like I think the Find Familiar has like a limit range of 100 feet where you can see through it eyes.
Sorry.
I believe. Yeah. I'm gonna make it fly up and basically fly a circle around the building to see if it can spot anything with 120 foot of dark vision and its high vantage point.
Well, you're familiar within 100 foot, you can communicate with telepathically. Additionally, as an action, you can see through the familiar's eyes and hear what it hears until the end of your next turn. As
he's doing that, I would go outside and slice, like open up one of my wounds, so hopefully Bree could see any movement.
That's so dark. Are you sure not from the DC universe?
As the owl goes up, do you want to get the owl to make a perception check, please?
Let's see. Perception flat.
Yar.
Keen hearing. There's advantage on wisdom perception check that rely on sight, so it's flat advantage.
Yeah.
Keen hearing sight. It doesn't fucking matter. I've rolled 2 12s.
You see something. It also rolled a 15. You see something large out to the west. And it is this hulking form that seems to be lying in wait. He watches.
What direction is it in?
Straight west, my G.
I leave the owl site and call it out, and then go back into the owl site and like keep an eye on it and try to send the owls as close as it can get without leaving my range to get a closer look.
The owl, as Brazgar does his best My Chemical Romance, and the owl flies on it. The owl can get directly above the creature as Brazgar gives it ye old swing. Brazgar, take a point of damage for me there, buddy.
Yeah.
As you watch as the owl flies on out and seems to just fly in a circle around the creature. Is the creature full 100 or...
Sorry?
Is the creature full like 100 foot away in terms of like height wise?
Yeah, it would like go as high as possible to stay safe.
Then
I don't prefer to get hurt.
yeah, I mean you see it. It's right there. I will move the owl basically next to, but not directly on top of, because if I need to start clicking things, then it's going to get real ugly real quick.
So it's supposed to be a token.
I have the token hidden, but
Okay.
it's directly in front.
I would call out its position, like from what I can tell, to the others, so y'all know where that the owl is flying above it and that there's a creature there. Now I'm closer. Can I make another check to get a better look at what it is?
Yeah.
Another perception check from the owl?
Sure. Just sending Gark over that short.
It's a very thick canopy, what can I say?
Yeah. He's very big. On this side here, it looks like this huge mound of flesh, and bisecting it is this huge mane of hair that seems to go from, like, face to crack.
Oh god.
It's a mullet.
It's Billy Ray Cyrus, everybody.
Yeah.
So should we attack it first?
I mean,
Oh,
it doesn't
fuck yeah.
look like a creature to me that I want to really have a engagement with. Rather avoid it if we can, but hard to tell.
You're a spellcaster, you'll be fine.
Right, how many times have we said that before?
That's my first time.
Too many.
I said it.
So you just sit there and you once more hear the snarl of this creature. He's all here at this time.
Booked up boyfriend.
The thing is, however, that... And I need to open up everybody's sheet to figure this one out.
What do you need? I can tell you.
And ruin the surprise?
Yep.
I know there's only two of yous. I checked the wolf. Like, the wolf understands languages. As the creature makes the noises, those... You can hear this weird guttural noise behind it. Brazgar, Soza, you hear something else deep buried in the growl. A single word in giant.
Hungry.
Devour.
So you think?
Rosgar would shout back in giant. Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough.
Tipler is having a dip to help his mother with something. Ruby?
Am I playing the Blood Hunter?
I'm asking if you'd like to play the Blood Hunter.
Sure.
You do.
Yeehaw, bird! Players on the case!
Oh yeah, Arnold does not know about this. So, Ghost, when people have to leave, all of a sudden their characters just, they become southern. Like, Georgia, Appalachia, Texas type.
I mean, not all of them, but they get a very stereotypical voice. Yes. For example, Xandini was a massive nerd, so he got the excellent voice the entire time I was playing him, and that was for around 20 sessions.
Okay.
For you.
So you hear the crack, the crunch. Bree, you watch through the eyes of the owl as the creature gives you a big stretch with a big kitty cat.
Ooh, big stretch! You just hear Bree in the middle of the cabin. Ooh, big stretch! Gosh darn, Bree, what the fuck are you talking about this time?
I need to quickly check some rules. There we go. Let's see. Is that good there, Jay?
It's delicious. It's nothing better than a PB&J.
Sounds like it's wrapped in plastic.
Parchment paper.
Watch. I'm gonna move the owl that way so that the creature starts to make its way out. And as it starts to make its way out, you start to see more of its shape, more of its form. And it It looks like a creature that hungers. Here once more that. But this more seems like the low grumbles of a large creature's cavernous stomach growling in hunger. So you watch as its jaw, slack as it is dragged across the floor. The blender of teeth that seems to be in its mouth. You understand very quickly why it is called a maw.
Because there's a big jaw.
Because it looks a little something like this.
Oh! How did you get that picture of me?
I just took it from your WhatsApp.
Is it growing teeth out of its hand?
No, that there's just its hair.
Huh? That's just her in its hands.
Oh no, that definitely 110% is spikes. I think it might have two toes on the back left though.
This is what happens whenever giant brothers fuck giant sisters.
You watch as it seems to slowly move. Or immediately you all hear this thunderous stomping as it seems to move northward.
Like it's coming from over here? It's coming from over here?
It was coming from over here, where I was going to draw lines.
It's direct northwest of the cabin.
Okay.
Be stalking. I wonder what it can see right now. Not too much, just the lights. But it's stalking and hunting use. What you doing? What's going on? What we all thinking?
Razgar's gonna
should
signal to Sosa and say one of us should play dead and then grapple the creature once it comes close enough, that way it can't run away.
Right, grappling a creature 2 sizes larger than you, interesting.
We become large, so.
Yeah, we're the big boys.
Oh yeah, you're compensating for something, I forgot.
Hey. This isn't an in-person, this isn't an in-character conversation.
This is entirely in character.
No. You're like very far. He's gonna wait until he sees it. I don't wanna like go out into the forest with a giant I've never fucking seen before. Like me as a player, I've never seen that shit. So
what can I say? I keep it interesting.
I don't want to deal with that. Not alone, at least. I'd rather wait until it rushes us. Bree, how far is it away? She has a
about
out,
5
right?
foot. Yeah, it's about 5 feet from the corner, the northwest corner of the cabin.
Should we try to pincer it?
Isn't there a trap?
Yeah, but that trap isn't gonna handle a huge creature.
True.
Oh wow, hey buddy.
It's you.
How far is that?
Creature immediately locks its eyes. Greatest thing in the world is Brazgar having the light cantrip on him as the maw turns and looks, and as it does, you all hear this extremely loud guttural scream like something straight out of like a death metal concert or something. We finna had to go ahead and roll initiative, y'all.
Okay. I'm gonna guide myself for it because we knew it was coming, right? I can do that.
You were aware it was coming, so I'll allow it.
Thank you.
Here, but
Ghost,
When
you know
I-
what's
when
good out of
I-
curiosity? Ghost? Don't know this guy's name.
Sorry, I'm about to roll something in the conversation.
Was that
I was
man?
looking for
Arnold.
the
No, it's person name. Like I know everybody else's. This guy's brand new.
What's up?
Yeah, it's do you know how to roll initiative?
Oh yeah, I'm about to do it right now.
Cool. Just making sure, because I know you said you hadn't really used Foundry too much. 1, 2, 3.
No, I've used it. I just haven't used it for for D&D. But it seems pretty simple enough.
Ruby, you are also Tipler, remember?
Fuck. Why'd you have to remind me of that?
All right.
Ah! Woo!
Oh, you're just like you're just ending at one tonight, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off!
The thing rolled in that one as well.
It rolled lower than Blair.
So it rolled in that one.
Nope. But it still rolled lower than Blair.
That too.
Oh, that's fantastic. So we have combat 1, combat 2. I don't have the other combat. Well, it's time to get real fun.
Wee.
Woo! Woo!
I have made food. Oh,
Well.
You are first in initiative. I've been told that the creature.
Yenahu.
Yeah, Bob, you know who. You've been told
Yenahu?
that the creature is to the northwest of the cabin, within 5 foot of the cabin.
Corner. Yeah. The cabin corner.
The cabin corner. Okay.
And just always assume that if there's no wind rose, north is always up.
Unless we're playing on old maps, then it's hell.
Yeah, but then I specifically put a wind rose in there.
I'm unable to. I don't think I can see much, so.
You can't at the
It's fine
moment.
if I ready in action. Yeah, this is fine if I ready in action.
Yeah, you can hold an action.
Yeah, I'm already in action to fire upon it once I am in sight of it.
Yeah.
Right,
Done it, Nels?
So leave my. Oh, I'll leave that.
Yeah.
There.
Press
I'm
card.
also gonna show the food that I made.
So I'm gonna rage. Move 40 feet first. 40 feet of movement. Holy fuck. Rage.
That's some good fucking looking rice. I ain't even Asian.
rice are
That's just some
leftover.
good rice.
The rice was leftovers. I made the chicken from scratch.
That just makes the rice better. Leftover rice is always best rice.
Yeah. I will be muted while I eat,
Yeah, no bar.
just to not. I'll skip your guys' ears.
Then it else your turn there, Brasgar, as you run
What's
up,
your effect, Life?
raging. What?
What's the range for the throwing of the maul? Isn't it 20? But after 20, it's disadvantage.
I think it's a
2060.
2060. Do you know what's really great? I actually have the book your subclass is in right here, so give me a little sec.
It's 2060.
Shut up, Ruby, I'm using the yeah,
Somebody has to need to justify the purchases.
goddamn right. 2060, and after 60 it's gone, and when you throw, it instantly reappears whether you hit or miss.
Yeah, I'm gonna chuck my maul at its head. Disadvantage? Just control?
Yeah. 14 finna miss that one, buddy, as you just yeet the maul, especially yeet the axe. Sosa!
Yeah, it's my turn.
Sosa's gonna go about there
Yep.
And he'll go.
Let me guess. Sosa gets big.
Yeah. Bigger than he was before, at least.
You want to knock off the Giant's Mate real quick whilst we're here?
Yeah, I'm looking for it. Mid-use.
So when a boy gets very excited to fight, this
Um.
happens where his pants shrink.
It's a
Yeah,
literal
sorry,
hate
how-
boner.
So I think
How-
I get 2 attacks, don't I? With the giants throwing the axe.
Yeah, because it's just a weapon attack.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I mean,
quickly
level
follow.
5 extra attack.
Doesn't matter.
It was the speed that came out, it doesn't matter. But yeah, as you
You tried.
throw and throw, and Sosa walks up and also gets big, Arnold Schwarzenegger comes out and goes, nice. Doing anything else with your turn there? Jalen?
We're gone.
Jay, there, Sosa. But he ain't said nothing else, so we're just gonna move it over to Bree. Bree, as you watch as Vin Diesel enters with a bottle of baby oil, talking about family and all that shit.
What I'm wondering, is there like a spot where I can look over the walls from the broken cabin? Because is there a roof? Or is it just the middle floors that are out?
There is no roof.
Yeah. So I was wondering if there's a spot, like, if I can get up the stairs and then, like, look over the wall and see it.
Yeah, the stairs do eventually lead over the wall. It's the closest bit of shelter that is there. I just want to check. Yeah, by the time you get to, like, middle of the stairs, you would be able to see over the wall.
Oh, but it's a dash. I believe I have a spell for that.
Misty Step.
Yeah! No, it's better. Oh, but that's a whole action. Fuck.
Do
you know,
even
I
have
had
Misty
it.
Step?
No, druids don't have them. There was a dream. I had a dream. Oh, I know what I could do. How high are the walls?
It said like 8 foot.
8 foot. So I would need to get what, like 30 foot up. I would be able to see over the walls.
I would say 15 foot's going to get you seeing over the walls without any visual distortions of distance.
Alright. I'd like to grow wings and fly up 15 foot.
I'll need to add
So then
this from Tomb of Annihilation because I did update it on there as well to include a flying speed. I don't have anything for wall height, however, so do with that what you will.
I can see through the owl. I can see through the creature.
Yep. If you can see through the owl, that's good enough for me.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna... Let's see. We don't want to make it difficult terrain for boys because the boys feel they need to be big. I'm gonna cast Moonbeam on... Like it's... just center mass it. Ooh, good radiance.
Here we go. Then now's your turn.
No.
Sweet. Remind me, the creature got to make the save now or start of its turn?
Start of its turn. When it starts its turn there. It's 2024 when it makes it on cast.
Oh, it's got to get my null flying up. Go. Then now's your turn.
Bree notes, no.
He watches Bree goes up, and as Bree goes up, the beam comes down. Renfrey, the polar opposite of this creature.
Yeah.
Huh?
6.
You see nothing.
I'm gonna...
You can see the moonbeam coming down where you would see the creature.
I'm gonna dash, like, over here. Let me see. Yeah, okay. I can see it now.
Yep, did it else?
Bonus action. Let's see. It's 90 foot. I can make a. Let me do this distance spell. So it makes it 120 feet hex. Let me see, 120 feet. Yeah, it's within range if I do that.
Hmm?
So.
Don't need to see the creature for that.
I see
120
it.
foot dark vision.
Oh yeah.
And strength.
Okay, so disadvantage on strength checks.
That's me.
Cool. Let me push this button here to go with that, and Iders. Blair!
Well, gosh darn, I think there's a creature on the outside.
Round the outside.
Round the outside. Blair, what can you do? What's your movement? Oh, he has 30 swim speed. What the fuck?
Mariner's armor.
No.
I think he's gonna go dash over here and stand over the edge.
So that's the top end of them stairs. So he's currently under the stairs.
Then he's gonna go up on the like he's gonna reroute up the stairs. It's hard to see.
Yeah, no, it's. I can't wait until they fix it, and I also know how to fix these things myself because I am getting very good at map making. But yeah, as you run up the stairs, you can see the creature.
But that's his action to dash, and I don't actually. Does he have a bonus action like a right or something?
I think they are bonus actions.
Flame, the foe. Yeah, there's so much to read.
Oh yeah.
When you do this, you can do this. You can do this. I think he does this little magic-y thingy on when you at the end of turn. Whenever have an attack now. Hold on. When you have an active, so he's gonna activate the Rite of the Flames. I think.
Okay. The Rite of the Flame at second level, invoke Hemocraft that infuses your weapon with elemental energy. As a bonus action, you can activate any rite in one of your weapons you're holding. It lasts until you finish a long or a short rest. You activate it, you take necrotic damage equal to 1 roll of your Hemocraft die. What was the Hemocraft die that this boy has again?
I have no idea. I think it's
1d6.
D6.
D6 necrotic damage that cannot be changed in any way. Every time you roll it, he takes 6 without fail.
I am really good at rolling like shit. Like it's genuinely a skill.
And this is the Rite of Flame, so he deals 1d6 additional fire damage. Done anything else?
No.
Okay.
Don't have anything.
The maw. Well, it sees what's going on. I need to get this. What's this multi-attack like? Okay, right, sweet. Okay, let's see. Okay. Wait, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. What it'll do right now, however, is range for things going on here is, well, we'll say it's fantastic. Yep. Yep. Just watch as it stands there, and as it does, stands up, puts its hand in its mouth, and just rips off 2 of its teeth.
Oh boy.
This creature's really fucked up.
Me when I go to the dentist.
And I think every attack it'd have to make here is going to be, yeah, every attack here is going to be basically disadvantage. So, Brazgar, even or odd?
Even's always the best.
Did it make its con save?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
Let me just quickly make that con save with advantage and I'll let you know.
Advantage?
Did I stutter?
Oh, interesting. Magic resistance.
DC is
16, 15? I don't know.
15.
15.
15.
Just failed.
Ooh, nice. That takes the full 17 radiant damage.
Yay!
It's not a shape changer, correct?
Correct.
Okay, otherwise it would make it that flat.
And-
that would be the advantage.
Ruby, even or odd?
Odd.
So, as Blair, you watch it takes the first tooth and it just throws the tooth. An 18 to hit.
That hits Blair, I hope.
Yep.
Yes.
18 damage.
Oh.
Sorry,
Nice.
8 damage. 18 to hit for 8. Sorry. Yeah. 18 to hit for
Yeah.
8. Second attack goes towards Sosa. Another tooth lobbed in your direction. Sosa, 19 to hit.
It does in fact hit.
You take 9 points of damage. Hilarious how it's rolled an 8 and a 9 on an 18 and a 19. I'll knock 9 off of you, and it's already come off of there. And the creature will start to run. Arnold. You've heard
Hey,
the
Arnold.
noise and you've watched his teeth have came through and blood has splattered out. And these are, make no mistake, these are some big fucking teeth. Ghost buddy, that there be yourself. Probably gonna take him a minute.
He's muted because he's eating. And he forgot he's eating. He's muted. He's trying to speak and we can't hear him.
Or he's just not here. So do you guys come here often?
No.
Sadly, yes.
He actually ain't even in the server.
Huh?
Yeah, look down the bottom, his name ain't there.
I see
Oh,
him
boy.
in the ruiners.
He's in the voice chat, just not in the
server.
Foundry.
Found your server.
Had to leave my computer charging. It was close to dying. In the chat, voice chat.
I'm here. I
Ah.
cannot make the roll though because my.
Do you have D&D Beyond on your phone?
Yes, I do. Let me do the.
Fun fact, you can. Could someone be real cool for him and screen
Would
share it real
show
quick?
up on the.
Should
Would
I?
it show up on the Foundry? If not, then
Yes. I've got a module that will roll it directly into Foundry. You do not need to worry about that. It's one of those very small things that I feel... You're gonna have to give me a second. So it turns out I didn't have the module enabled.
okay.
Give me a sec. But you can't see the creature. You're still on the other end. You've seen his blood and you've heard it move. You heard it move towards the east. You know that it was on the northwest hand side of the building. And if you've heard it move east, you know it's now behind the building entirely.
I'm only seeing white. Like all I see is just a white screen.
It's loading.
Yep, I had to refresh to quickly do the thing because I need to get this module. It logged out because D&D Beyond had an issue, so I need to quickly grab something. So don't worry, as everything loads in.
Don't worry.
Captain Lady,
Be
sing
sad.
this
Be
song.
happy.
Oh.
And then DDB. Oh, god damn it! I forgot it was going to do that.
No worries. Don't worry. Be happy.
I'm going to quickly push the thing before things load it. Kill.
You.
Alright, everybody start.
Give me a little sec. I'm gonna.
I'm gonna be muted for a second.
I was gonna make sure I was gonna just roll something like Breeze Sheet or something from my phone real quick. The One time D&D Beyond doesn't want to load.